Coast. That's all about the surfer vibes. So we want like a surfer radio DJ.
Nah, it's definitely NPR.
Hang loose, bros. We're here up in the Tri-Cities area.
My name is Tim.
There's no surfing because we're landlocked.
Yeah.
Hang
Because we're
tight.
landlocked.
Oh my god. Alright, I'll be
Think
right
of that
there.
for like a real country station.
I guess I should actually send the tweet and the Facebook post before I run upstairs.
Thank you for joining us on Wasteland Public Radio. Today we will be talking to.
Wasteland Pub Radio.
Today we'll be talking
Today
to
we'll be talking to a
ex-Brotherhood scribe.
Mr. Phil Gould, thank you for joining us in the studio. Nah, I think we gotta go like straight up like deep boonies country radio DJ. Which I'll be honest,
Nation?
I actually don't even have a sample for in my head because
Nah, I'll do you one better.
the best I could do is like Southern Christian station.
Nah, late night funk radio DJ.
Yes.
I can hear it. Hello, listeners, and welcome. Open your ear holes while I pour in the chocolatey smoothness of this next track.
You hear the
I guess that's
turntable
funk
drop.
and more like.
Smooth jazz. Yeah, no, it needs to have the hop. It needs to have...
Just need to have the hop, so a little bit more excitement, something like dog.
No, it doesn't. It needs to be someone's voice who pairs like a fine cheese and wine with the sound of a needle thudding down onto like something you would dance at a disco.
A dance floor.
No. The song you dance to.
Oh, he said dance on at a disco, and I'm like, the dance floor with flashing lights?
Hold on, wait. Pat said something about being on the way. I don't know.
Pat said you'd be 10 minutes late.
She just sent me a new message, actually. We're alive. I don't know. Alright. Okay. I'm gonna be right back in like 10 minutes. No, not 10 minutes. Holy crap. Hey, Judge Wolf! Judge Wolf! Hello. Let's get hype.
I would like you to know that you can judge wolves for anyone. There's that wolf, 3 out of 10. Wolf over there, 7 out of 10.
Hey, hold
That
on.
wolf over there, not even a fucking wolf. It's just a weird dog.
Alright. I am going to hopefully start the Fallout radio. I hope to not miss any Bobby Darin facts. I should be back before Sandy Dion is over.
Well, now I'm just actually gonna Google. I'm gonna look up like what is the #1 radio station in the area that this map is based on.
Ah, man.
That's WKZR, the Wasteland's only radio for.
I never got like that naming convention is so weird.
I think it's like the frequency that they're on. I don't know.
Yeah,
Something like
it's
that, but
like
it-
a frequency code. You have a call sign in radio. It's a 4 or 5 letter.
Yeah,
call
but
sign.
it's like what are the conventions of it? They just seem random.
You're assigned
you know?
it by the FCC when you get your license to operate.
I know, but like once again, they just seem random.
They are random. Well, actually,
Oh.
they're not random. I think they're actually ordered.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what
It's just, you
are
get
the conventions
whatever
for
letter
ordering?
comes after the person who got it before you. And so they are pretty much random. But you can actually tell a bit about how old a license is based on what letters it has.
Oh
Yeah.
no! You know what Fallout needs on a radio? A morning zoo network. Thanks for tuning in to WKZZ Morning Zoo Wasteland Morning Zoo.
God, morning zoo? What radio?
Yeah,
That's
with
a
your
thing?
host Packy and the Mole Rat. The Mole Rat.
Is that actually a thing?
It is now.
I mean, like are there actually radio stations that focus on like zoo stuff? What?
No, like the mornings. You never heard of Morning Zoo radio station?
No. What's that?
Oh, it's like a style of radio station where it's like really fucking upbeat. Usually starts at like 7 in the morning. They play corny ass music and they do like those phone pranks. It's the sort of thing to like entertain people on the way to the commute.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, Greg, you have to understand. I don't think I've ever listened to the radio like
They're also not as
regularly. Like,
popular as they used to be. They were really big in the 90s. You don't see them as much anymore.
Yeah.
So I found a bunch of radio stations in the area, but I don't know. Well, the 10
like-
best radio stations. I found a
You
a
guys
list
are
of-
you guys are doing real research. Okay, welcome to Uranium Fever.
Nope, the website is down.
We rejoin our heroes as I attempt to toggle in the frames, and I apologize. I have not updated the nameplates, but this should do. Let me just scroll back up here to Fallout 2. Let me scroll. All right. Felix is in the right place. Sydney Bulltrip is in the I need to get more.
Hey! It's me, the one that I am, correctly positioned.
Hello.
Also, my hand has its own...
Last time,
Great. That's really nice.
well, I mean, hold on. I'm gonna fix the cams up.
Other hand, this one.
I'm fixing the
No,
cams.
don't fix the
right
cams.
quick.
I need to have a hand frame. I'm gonna do hand puppet shows.
Okay, yeah. Joining us is Sydney.
Hey, it's me, Felix. Oh, and it's me, Sydney. Oh, hey, Sydney, how you doing? Oh, I'm doing all right. How you doing?
literally mobile.
What?
I'm not a good puppeteer. Oh wait, I have a better puppet right here. Give me a second.
Is that a baby fucking
hey, it's
Yoda?
me, it's Max. Oh, hey, and I'm Sydney.
Oh, I'm sorry. The baby Yoda.
No.
Damn, you moved it before it showed up. Well, no one's gonna get to see what it was now.
It's a
No,
baby
life-size baby Yoda.
Give me the goddamn
Maybe.
Yoda.
Maybe
I
it's
just
Baby
scaled.
Yoda.
I
Maybe
just
I'm
scaled
wearing a
baby
Yoda
Yoda.
shirt now.
Hand over the baby Yoda or somebody gets hurt.
Bring me the child.
Baby Yoda is so adorable.
He is a baby, and he is.
Yes,
Yoda.
he is. So we zoom in on the party driving to the 82 through the Crescent, that part of the northwestern Pacific wasteland east of the Cascade Mountains. And we find ourselves rooming along with Lance in the driver's seat. Our group is hot on the trail of a certain vault, and they think the Enclave are close because they've just left a town entirely destroyed by them. They leave with the only survivor, a prospector named Bonder T. Sullivan, in their company, and they head for a land known for both danger and delight of the liquid form, Vine Valley, where wine is still made, even after the apocalypse. What's up with that? Yeah, everybody drives on, and if you're joining us for the first time, you can influence us with a Wild Wasteland moment. Below my face, you'll see there's a green bar. When that hits $50, on either a D&D show or Follow or any other show, a Wild Wasteland moment or Wild Magic Surge happens. Ching, ching, ching. All right, we make that something wild happens. And if you don't want to spend any cents whatsoever, or dollars, or dimes, 10%, you can spend channel points to give someone dangerous to go alone, and you would then give them some insight or advantage in the moment. It helps them out. So remember that you have two major ways to impact the going of the show, and I think that's... Oh, the radio's fucked again. I think that's more or less what happened last time. The group got back on the road. They met up with this NCR individual and a former Brotherhood scribe? Former Brotherhood member. And yeah, they're all on the road now. On the road again.
Here's what I'm just thinking about. I just realized real quick. I know we're finally back on track to do the mission we're supposed to be doing, but the radio keeps fucking up. Maybe we should fuck off, ignore the mission, and go check out the radio towers.
Oh my god. Yeah. You
you
thought it was bad enough when Microsoft bought Bethesda. Now, introducing Fallout by Ubisoft.
I mean, I hate to break it to you. I don't think it was that bad. When Microsoft bought Bethesda, previously Bethesda was running Bethesda.
Yeah, fair. We'll see Max, but yeah. Yeah, so you guys, you're taking off. You're driving down the road. And yeah, there's a big old valley up ahead. There's sort of some like weird like dust spread across, its wasteland, although parts of it along the river are at least, like, passingly a pale green. You see some almost deserty bits that have, like, cacti and tumbleweeds, but the rest of it is still, from these seeping old pipes, watered just enough to have that, like, eking of almost permanently dead-looking grass. As you rumble on down the 82, do you say anything to each other?
Hey, look at all that green shit.
Wait, so there's like actually like plants and stuff here?
There are, but a lot of it's still like the very dead stuff that you're used to. But close to the Yakima River, and along these, like, this region is dotted with like broken pipes that like seep water, and sometimes the ag gel. More so like south of here than up here. Mm-hmm. But yeah, there's something passing life. It's more like a sandy desert with that sort of wasteland haze. But this valley in particular has a bit more vegetation than other places do.
That's interesting.
Yeah. You keep on down the 82. And, oh yeah, I already have you guys here. Oh. You roll up on a particularly densely, carved bit of the 82. And you see on the road, a skeleton in a fine suit who seemed to have bailed out of his car at the last moment.
Where's that?
Where is the skeleton?
You're about to see his bones.
Oh no.
Oh.
How fine is the suit?
It was top of the line Brooks Brothers 200 years ago.
How is it now?
It looks like it would hold together if you took it off.
That's less than confidence expiring. Have a peaceful death.
You do see that he's clutching, though, rather intently, a briefcase of some sort.
Oh, hello. I'm gonna hop out and take a look at that. I'm sure this will not at all hurt me.
I'll pop out too. Do we need to move things to get through here, or?
It'll be some tight driving, so you'll either need to drive very slowly, or make a good drive test, or move some stuff. It wouldn't hurt if you were to like try and roll some of these cars.
Yeah. Okay. He's gonna pop out and be like, "You, Ghoulie, over there." She's gonna like point at you, Charlie, and be like, "Come help me with this car. We gotta get going."
Oh, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna cover you guys while you move it. I'm gonna stay on the big old gun in case someone comes out to stop y'all.
Yeah, it's I think if we ghouls, we're too old for manual labor.
That's for the youngins.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Bonder T. Sullivan kind of looks around. He's like, are we expecting trouble? I mean, I guess. Oh, hey, Pat. Oh, I'm getting Pat and you.
I say to him, I'm always
It's a
expecting
Pat.
trouble.
Yeah, meet a Pat.
Sorry I'm late.
Hello, no problem.
Did you bring enough for the rest of the class?
Yeah, talk to me after class.
Amazing. Yeah, so Pat, you guys have just rolled up on this bit of highway. There's lots of cars and such in the way. And Max, you see you see this briefcase he's clutching, right?
Yeah.
You recognize like a business card near it. It seems to represent some sort of advertising agency. You think you've heard a tape from them before. Did you pop open the briefcase?
I'm popping up with the briefcase.
You find a big
gotta
stack
check
of
my
papers and a single holotape. It's labeled Antonio Fantastico GR.
All right. I love the sound of this already. I'm gonna turn to Mage and be like, "Hey, Mage, I got a holotip. Get over here, and I'll shove it in your slot."
Oh, wow. Yeah, sure. Let's see what my character says, presenting her slot. On
I was
her,
gonna,
like,
I was gonna say,
know.
is he like giggles when you say that? It's just like, and then just under her breath, like, her slot.
Yeah, the little slot on my on my pip gal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So with an audible
Strength.
click, it pops in, and let's give a moment of reverence for this fine voice acting.
Oh my.
Welcome, one and all, dear listeners. It's me, your host, the famous Antonio Fantastico here with news.
Oh God, no way, it's echoing. Hold on.
It's echoing through Pat.
I was about to say, man, yeah.
No, it's not echoing through me.
It's me, your host, the famous Antonio Fantastico here.
Hold on, wait, Greg, I think it's catching you.
Oh, is it echoing me? Oh shit, my fault.
It's all good.
Lee, strength plus what?
Agility.
Oh, agility. It's
Welcome, one and all, dear listeners. It's me, your host, the famous Antonio Fantastico
there's a
here
lot
with
of
news of dire urgency
Damn.
for the safety of the free world. Did you know the Reds are everywhere? Picture this. You're asleep at night when a communistic burglar invades your bedroom through the window, doorway, ceiling, and the floorboards all at once. And if you don't shoot all of them, at least one of them will escond your wife and kill your children. That's right. And what kind of man could let that happen in his own castle? I'll never fear, King, for Merlin is here. Introducing the brand new Ultra Deluxe Security Bedside Rack. This is the very first mattress-mounted gun rack designed to keep you secure all hours of night and day. But that's not all. Call in now to get your bathroom fuzzies combat sling for free. You use the exclusive promo code GUNRIGHT today. You have the chance to receive the Merlin Mounted Gun Rack Junior. So now your kids can protect themselves. Hearthside security for your very private needs.
Whack.
Wait,
So
can
you
we
said
play
there
that
was-
again?
Dude, what do we think? One more play?
Who
Can
is
we
that?
please make a bunch of these?
There
Oh my
here's the thing.
God.
You guys have found one before.
100% volunteer my voice acting.
Oh, yo, you absolutely. I have a whole. There was going to be a lot more holotapes in this game, and I have scripts. A lot of people never recorded. I think the only people who, only 2 people got back to me. Pat's friend
Yo.
Alexis
That was
and
so good.
Cole. I'll absolutely send you stuff, everyone.
Yeah, no, for sure. I will literally do them maybe even tonight.
All right, but you want to do another listen on Fantastico's gun rack? All right.
Sure.
Reverent silence,
Put it
and then
back
the
in.
plot advances. You guys hear as Mage's like, ooh, I'll play it again. Izzy just effortlessly wrenches up this car, and even as the axles fall apart with rust and age, she just fucking absolute. You're moving it forward, right?
I want to say, okay. I want to say she literally just picks it up from the side and just flips it over.
Oh
on the
my
top.
god. Absolute mother. There is regrettably not an under the car tile, but
fine,
I will
that's fine.
represent it as best I can with minimal
that
effort.
works.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
no,
down here now.
it's like you hear that clattering and then the click of the tape as
Welcome, one and all, dear listeners. It's
Oh.
me, your host, the famous Antonio
Yeah, it's coming for you again, Greg.
Antonio Fantastico.
Sorry, Greg. I'm sorry.
Welcome, one and all, dear listeners. It's me, your host, the famous Antonio Fantastico, here with news of dire urgency for the safety of the free world. Did you know the Reds are everywhere? Picture this. You're asleep at night when a communistic burglar invades your bedroom through the window, doorway, ceiling, and the floorboards all at once. And if you don't shoot all of them, at least one of them will escond your wife and kill your children. That's
I love
right.
it.
And what kind of man could let that happen in his own castle? I'll never fear, King, for Merlin is here. Introducing the brand new
Never
Ultra
fear,
Deluxe
King.
Security Bedside Rack. This is the very first mattress-mounted gun rack designed to keep you secure all hours of night and day. But that's not all. Call in now to get your bathroom fuzzies combat sling for free. You use the exclusive
combat
promo
sling.
code GUNRIGHT today. You have the chance to receive the Merlin Mounted Gun Rack Junior. So now your kids can protect themselves. Hearthside security for your very private needs.
shout out to Cole. He didn't just record himself that, he also did all the audio editing.
Wait, that was Cole?
Really?
Yeah.
Cole also did the lore tab
Yeah.
one. All right, but yes, we
We'll listen to that after the stream, because
Yeah.
goddamn.
Now, important question, Pat. After that, which radio do you put on?
I don't know. I feel like I need a gun and a mattress now.
That means it's working.
Let's turn on them good old timies.
All right.
For authenticity.
All right.
Hey, is this a 3-car pileup right here? Look at these 3 hoods right
No,
next to each other.
that's the bottom of the car after Easy just yeeted it out.
Oh
Wink,
shit!
wink. But yeah, so you moving things around. You see somebody. You guys hear like a coofer, like somebody's coofing pretty hard, and yeah,
Wait,
you
wait,
guys.
say that again. Say that again. Sorry.
You hear a
I said
coofer.
coofer.
What is the
put my-
coofer?
I put my mask.
He's
mask on.
coofing.
I'm koofing. What is the koofer? I don't understand.
Off.
No, that's exactly what. Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. There's someone up ahead. They look like they look like they're wearing rags. Really, they're koofing and they're making their way up through the cars, putting their hands on various hoods and like trembling forward. You see them. They see you. They sort of like hold out a hand and avert. Oh, to people what's there? Yeah. So you see someone. He looks like a very like worn traveler.
He doing a lot of coughing.
He looks like he's emaciated. He doesn't look like he's having a good time. And it looks like you see like faint, like maybe like tracks of blood from his feet, but also like something other like coming off of him too, almost like little like spores of something yellow green. When he sees you,
we do not.
he averts
we
his
do not
hand and he pulls up his hand as if to say no way. He turns his head and he coofs some more. He
like skips over.
No.
Wait,
no.
hold the fuck up, Izzy.
Okay, hold on.
You might want to
Hold on.
stay
Hello.
back. That looks infectious.
So
My doctorate may be in European history, but
what? Well,
Yes.
I'm an actual doctor. Please don't.
while they're yelling,
Mhm.
could
Nice
I
to meet
grab
you.
one of my water bottles? I'm gonna scribble on it on a little piece of paper and then like
Mhm.
wrap it around the water bottle. I'm gonna scribble. Here's water. Go around us
Amazing.
All right.
and throw the water bottle as far as I can towards it.
Give me that agility. Is it called it's marksmanship in
Was
this
it-
game? Yeah, agility
is it-
marksmanship.
Is he like winds up for
Oh.
the alley oop?
Oh,
my
Wait, can I bat it to him
Amazing.
like out of the air?
yeah, give me that swing with your baseball bat. With your spiked baseball bat. If you fail this, you will impale the water bottle.
Got him.
Oh shit.
You just
No.
barely. All right, so like Charlie's toss is way off course, but then Izzy hops up.
Is he like jumps up on the top of this car? Yeah,
and then
As
just like
she-
spikes it. It sort of like hits like the ground near the person. They quickly scramble to it. They look at the paper. They look at you. They nod, and then they like jerk their thumb behind their hand as if though to like make a sign. And they try and get into the cab of this truck. They manage to just pull the door shut behind them. As you guys see that there's some stuff shifting on the terrain that isn't just a blow of the dirt.
Oh,
Yeah, everybody, I would say, Charlie, you see these guys before they arrive at the positions I'm going to show you, as would probably Felix, but there are some people who, like, you see, like, from between their, like, what should be their rib cages and out of their, like, eye sockets and mouths and ears, you see fungus. They look like a couple of fun guys.
Oh, that's how they're called, fun guys.
Nah, hell nah.
Oh,
Hell
God.
nah. Hell
Now-
nah.
Pat's not into this.
Nah.
Felix had heard of Vault 22. He is aware of its
Yeah.
existence.
No.
This is look like Vault 22.
No, Pat, clarification. This isn't a transformation thing. You won't get
Oh my God,
transformed.
no, you're
We're
fine.
not.
Nah,
Yeah.
God, no,
I'm
I'm
not
fine. Lee, I'm fine.
Okay. I just don't want to trigger anybody's phobias. All right.
Don't worry.
Although you don't want him to goof
My
on you.
character is diegetically saying hell nah.
All right.
Yeah.
Are you probably yeah. So, Greg, you can open up on them before they get to the cover that they're in, because like from your vantage and with your alertness and all that shit, like so basically, just tell me which one of these people you would like to delete. You see 5. 3 on the road up ahead of you.
5?
2 below.
Hell to the no, to the no. Hell to the no.
You know what? I'm actually going to go shoot at this one until something in this area explodes.
Oh, okay. So you're actually just gonna go ahead and light up the car that looks like it might actually explode.
Yeah.
All right. And you shoot, and I think you hit. What's
the damage on this gun?
I think it's a D12.
Leaking cat.
Oh!
Open up the door and turn him loose.
Your perception bonus is a 4.
First, I wanna thank God.
I believe so.
All right, yeah. All right, so
Perception,
Thank God
yeah.
for my
Or,
life and my health.
all right, so you see fire and smoke begin to escape from beneath the hood of this car. Rainbow's on solo, and you feel like it's not gonna take many more of these bullets before it blows up. I'm gonna say, like, you got everybody in the party gets, like, quote unquote a surprise round when Charlie, like, opens up. So, like, as the machine gun goes clack clack clack, what would everyone do? I'm gonna take this left to right. Izzy, what are you gonna do?
Man, oh boy.
Wait, first,
Yes.
Greg, what do you have for us for the first course of the night?
let's see here. Bobby Darin made a successful television comeback in the 1970s when his health was beginning to fail. Due to that rheumatic fever I told you about. It kind of haunted him since his childhood.
Press F and chat for Bobby Darin, everyone.
Is this gonna... Oh, this is in Feetly. Can you fix it real quick?
Lamau. Yes, I can.
Classic Americans liking feet.
Oh my god. The way you said it.
I am now angry. What the heck? Shush.
Rainbow's about to banish
Okay.
you to the metric dimension and horny jail.
Yeah. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna bop this guy.
All right.
Yeet.
Okay. His body is soft and frail and crumples with like an audible snap, something between snapping and cardboard being loudly and quickly folded as just like mush, not even blood, but like mush and peeled spores come out of his body as you just crack him open.
Is he like runs up
I
and like
want to wear a
slides?
face mask.
Is he like runs up and like slides on her heels like from the momentum and then rears up and just does like a baseball swing and like takes its head off?
Yeah. Unfortunately, so you take its head off, right? It's still standing.
I'm lucky.
Bro!
Can I?
The stump
I don't
is
know-
just
I don't know if
like
requires-
a peeled series of just like little like holes. Like, you know the image of people that like upsets them if they're afraid of holes, if they have that phobia?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that on a
Hey,
stump.
bro, please calm down.
On a car.
Yeah. Wait.
Calm down.
Do you know if changing, like, so the stances thing? Do you know if changing stances requires head half action?
I think it normally does, but if you have a related talent, I think you can do it as a free action.
Oh shit, I'm sorry, yo.
I do have the defensive stance talents. Oh yeah, change stance is a half action.
Oh yeah, so you've moved an attack.
Oh no, change stance is like crouching.
Actually, you charged, right?
Like I ran up and then I hit. I don't know what is charging me.
If you hit, then it means that you do a D4 shot psyche damage
Oh.
when you charge attack someone. Okay, yeah. So you've damaged what I mean. Psyche is like kind of a weird concept for something that doesn't have a head, but you know, if he only had a brain.
So can I swap stances here or not?
Yeah, I'm gonna say you can pop into defensive stance in this instance because you're like
Okay.
taking him unawares.
I am now defending.
You're a defensive girl. Oh, we both
Correct.
want to put the same thing on you.
Oh, no.
All
Okay.
right, to read this
One.
left to right continually, Felix, what would you do in the moment that Charlie begins to open the fuck up and you see that there's like some weird shit going on and you just saw one of their heads go off but they're still standing?
All right, well that's unfortunate. So I'm going to probably get up on this car and like crouch and brace and position myself for fire down range.
All right. And that's
I don't know if I have the action economy left to fire as well.
I think you
but
do. I think you do because you get one stance as part of move per our house rules. So.
All right. In that case, I think I'll probably shoot at the one that already had its head off. Center mass, motherfucker.
All right.
I
Hello
believe
there.
that kills them to death.
The bullet flies. I was about to point out, like, yeah, house rules for my own damn game. Like, I am the house. And the house.
Yeah, the house rules for your game that you made.
Clink clink pops as you put the round through the back windshield, out the front windshield, and then eviscerate.
Well, I was saying I was on the trunk,
This
braced on
body.
the roof of the car.
No, through this car's. Yeah.
Okay. I did some sniper elite shit. I'm here for it.
Yeah, no, you absolutely like eviscerate this. You're not sure that you describe it a gender, but in a gender neutral sense, this boy.
On a scale of 1 to 22, how bent over is it?
Like it's been peeled back like a banana, and now there's like a bit of spine.
Pre being shot.
It's like leaning to the side. From the momentum of its head getting taken off.
All right.
Yeah.
Not that I want to think about it in that sort of sense.
Absolutely destroyed. To continue our trot, mage.
Well, all right. So I guess I start blasting. Probably missed. Unfortunately, I don't know what my. Oh wait, no. I could just literally hit my gun thing. All right.
You still missed though.
Yeah, and I guess I should have said earlier if I was aiming or not. Oh well. Yeah. So I retreat.
You got a half action to like hop your ass back in here.
I say, "See you later, Felix. Don't let them touch you."
You get your booty in gear
Although
and you
I'm not
hop
sure you
in
can
gear.
die.
Lance, it's going to be your turn, and then we're going to actually do initiative. But Lance, how would you begin to maneuver yourself, given the current situation?
Well, I'm the driver, so probably wouldn't want to get out of that spot.
Mm-hmm. Correct.
But so the question is, can I get my rifle out or not? That's the real question.
I mean, yeah, I think so. I think you probably have it like in there with you, accessible.
Yeah. Okay. Then if we can get the rifle out, then it's no problem. I think so. Refresh my memory. Aiming. How many times
shit.
can I aim in a turn? Just once, right?
Half action.
It's half action. Okay.
You can do it. You can do it once
Because-
in a turn. You can't like stack aims. I don't
Okay.
think.
Yeah, because I don't think anything's really in a good spot for me to shoot where I have a clear line of sight. Correct me if I'm wrong.
There would be some impediments to you hitting the current targets. Namely,
Alright.
this truck.
Then,
Namely, the windshield in front of you.
yeah. Well, I guess
Reverse.
how I'm going to do this is I'm going to overwatch this direction with my service rifle, and upon them crossing, like these two guys up here, crossing south, the first one, I will fire a single shot at. If they approach a Z, basically.
Mhm.
And I don't. Is that okay?
Mhm.
All right, then. Yeah, that'll be it.
Meet 6, top right, fallout. Meet 6, top right, fallout. Meet 6. Put a clock on yourself.
Yeah, I'm looking for it right now. There it is.
Hey. There we go.
Top right, bottom left, bottom center, top left. Yeah, hold on.
Sorry, we're having taking a quick second to fix the cams here.
Let me very quickly go over here to the alien one. Look for. Oh yeah, you're not going to show up here either because I removed so many of these because of. Hold on. No.
Oh no!
6 top right. No. Meet 6. Bottom center. Yeah, there. That's where you would be. We're gonna swing up
Hey.
here to Fallout Unite. We're gonna pop you in. I hope.
Whoop.
I see 4 cameras plus Alisa. But I just don't see Pat's cam.
Interesting. Yeah. I don't know why I'm not showing up. Oh well.
No,
Invisipat.
I
knew
know
it was gonna happen one day.
I know why. It's because Meat 6 bottom center Fallout isn't here. Yeah, well, there's like 3 instances. Oh god, I've been creating dummy instances of it. Hold on, Meat 6.
Oh no.
Bottom right Fallout, bottom center Red Knight. You know what, Pat? You get to have a Red Knight frame tonight. Consider it my
Okay,
treat.
that's fun. I'll take it. Yay! All right. Sorry to delay the game
Delay of game?
so long.
Okay. No, it's all good.
Delay. Sorry for the delay.
All right, so with that, we all throw up the initiatives, and
Hey.
Bonder's gonna like cower and be like, "Oh no, they're the fun guys."
Does he know the guys?
You heard of them before?
He's like, "Oh god, yeah. I mean, I didn't think they'd be this far east, but you don't want to get those spores in you."
No shit. I might actually put on my face mask. I obviously have.
Yeah.
Does it take an
Well,
action
well, well.
or half action to put on a piece of clothing?
Yeah.
I think depending on how ready it is.
Ah. All right. I guess I'll have to take a half action to do that.
Charlie.
On my next turn.
All right, yeah. So that's everyone initiative up. Charlie, hit me with it.
I'm gonna
Shoot the car again.
just shoot the car again
Alright.
with a chain gun.
All right, give us that shot. Give us that shot.
Nice.
Nice. Everybody nice in
Nice.
chat?
Nice in chat.
Night.
Nice as there is, like Izzy, you feel a very warm wave of air, like gush over you, as just like
Oh boy.
bam, that shit hits. Do you have any like anti-rad stuff that you're wearing?
Nope.
All right, you're gonna get
A lot of that goes to imply that she's wearing anything.
yeah, you're gonna get 4 pips, with a straight shot at that range.
Oop.
Most
No.
people are guarded by the husk of the truck. The 2 that were near it, though, are like instantly destroyed, and like the spores don't spread; they're eviscerated.
Amazing.
So Charlie, you just open up, you blow that shit up. What do you do next?
I can't shoot that again in a turn, can I?
At a -20, you can, but you're also getting a +10 for the short range. The main issue is that, like, from where the car is right now, like, the other truck is kind of in the way, except for one of them, I think. I think you could. We're assuming the gun's mounted here. Yeah, I think you're actually. He'll have some cover, but like it'll come out in the wash, like because of the +10 for close range, his bonus for cover, the -20 for. It'll be like a -20 overall.
That guy's probably infected anyway. I'll shoot over there in that direction again.
You could also.
Ooh.
Oh, holy
Very
shit! That is a crit. Roll me 2d12.
Amazing.
Wait, why aren't you using your macros?
Because I haven't given him an
I'll have a
LMG one yet.
Ah.
Yeah. So that is 16 before we even get into everything else. Yeah. No. Like this guy. I mean, this entity. This walking spore sack absolutely explodes and just like rains little fungal spores around it. Yeah.
Creatus deletus.
Yeah. So you just spread the bullets all over it. Lance.
Yes.
What course of action do you take?
That's all.
There's only one. Fuck it. Aim and shoot. What is the mouse shooting at that one? If it's even possible.
If you can even get a shot on this guy,
Yeah.
you kind of like you might shoot him in the shoulder. It's like a -30 on the shot.
I bet. So I guess after all that. So what? Short range, that's +10, aim +10, so -10 only? Yes. Right?
Yes.
Okay. Target number is 80. I think I hit with not really good damage, but
Good. Yeah. No. I mean,
A lot of rip though.
Yeah, that's a lot of. That's a rip amount of rip. Although ironically, I think that it's up at 2 gaming type moment. Unfortunately.
I also forgot that.
Oh no!
Lordy Lord.
Big
Really a gamer moment.
Felix.
Is
Did
it
they really
actually-
roll 1 on initiative? How?
I don't know. I'm
They
sad.
didn't roll initiative. They just like shamble that slow.
Oh.
All right. I don't think I have a line on them, do I?
Nope. Like it was very arguable
That's
for
what we in
lands.
the business
but-
call rude.
Yeah.
If I went over like here, I would have a line though. Like
here?
here, right?
Yeah, you'd be able to shoot straight down. You'd have some like light cover, but you know.
Well, I'm gonna go here. Free stance change down to prone to brace on the ground,
Mm-hmm.
and then fire.
Okay, shoot.
And I miss.
Izzy, it is your turn.
I fired and I missed.
I mean, she's gonna like run up to him and just bonk.
Oh yeah. Give me that attack. All right. So you absolutely like coup de grace this motherfucker. When you like delete his body, it just like sort of falls away, and there's like a puff of like spores that like sort of sandblasts you. Give me an agility to like get your face out the way of that.
Okay. I do have a gas mask on me, but I guess I should have just put it on, huh? Yeah. Just an agility bet.
Yeah. A gas mask would be very good for this.
Nope.
Yeah, so Izzy, you do get like a light dusting. But you're otherwise fine.
Wait, she like
Unfortunate.
spits on the ground. Yeah. Ew.
Yeah, the person inside the cab looks out at you guys like very surprised.
Is he like waves at him from the outside?
All right, yeah, he sort of he's looking around in the cab. He sees something and he like begins to scrawl on a piece of paper. You hear like a sort of like the crackling of his weak wrists, and then you see that like there's a little like the window on the truck is crank based. He cracks this a little bit and then slides the paper out. Back
I
out.
take it.
All right, so it's the one that Greg sent with the water bottle that said like go around, and written on it says don't breathe the shrooms. Secret in the valley. Wine.
Izzy will put her gas mask on now.
Valley wine.
Yeah. And he sort of like, rolls the window back up and sort of, drinks his water.
I'm gonna go over here. She like gives him a thumbs up, and then I'm just gonna skip over here and move this card too.
All right, give me that agility, strength, combined attribute test. Everybody sees. That
I'm lucky.
Yeah, you.
Not
I guess.
enough.
You just sort of like.
I mean, I only 2 degrees of success off. Unlucky.
Yeah, if you've been using a piece of equipment, it would take condition damage, but you're just using your body, so.
1 damage. No. Okay.
I think I've done that before, but I won't this time. But yeah, Felix, what do you do? Do you get back? I mean,
well, I'm probably just gonna go back in the car.
all right, and Izzy, you're like,
Actually, but
I'm just like.
Actually, I'm gonna, not go right up to it, but I kind of want to look at one of the bodies. I'll go stand like here relative to, well, not the one that got decapitated.
Oh, that's a bad place to stand. Izzy's like, you're in the blast zone. Move.
I'll stand like here.
Yeah, there is that lingering like sense of
You're in the
heat.
No, not that. You're in the flipping zone, the car flipping zone. Lee, once again, she's flipping these cars sideways. I don't. There's no pushing. That's lame.
That's lame.
Well, I just want to kind of stand in here, get a look at the fun guy.
You feel like this car in particular, Izzy, like the bits have fallen out from under it, and like you need to physically push them off the side.
She's like, oh, fine. She goes in the back, and then goes for
like,
another.
I don't want to do another under the car.
He's like, this is boring. Can I go for another one, Lee?
No, this, you're gonna need to change your approach if you want to move this car, this particular car.
So
The bits that used to be the car's internals, all the support have fallen out, and it is now lying on the ground underneath the broken car frame.
I see. So I need to do something more.
You would need to get a forklift or something.
I've used my brain. I see. What if I put a grenade under it?
It would be hard to get it under it because a lot of the bits have fallen there, but you might be able to slide something up inside. Felix, you examine the body. Give me a perception biological.
Oh, I should get freaking.
Yeah, mage is. This is much more.
Here, but I'll give it a shot.
Have y'all? I think I've been muted this whole time. I'm so sorry.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What were you saying, Greg? What did Charlie do? I'm sorry.
We could also just ignore that car and just move the blue one instead.
Yeah. Also, you can
There's,
you can cut the If you move this little honka, you guys should be able to thread the needle.
Even if we don't move that honka, we can move this one. I mean, yeah, we can move that.
But
one.
I moved this one down here for a reason. We're gonna go this way, right? And then kind of like this. So the rest of the plan was just to go out like this.
All right.
What if we just move this half bit right here?
Yeah, let's just move that thing.
I think this one is still on the way. I can move this one maybe.
I think it'll be like a light clip, but you'll have a 3 wide here.
Okay, I'll go move this little bit here.
All right. Put your back into it, Izzy and Max. Shit looks fucked.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go over to Mage and I'm gonna be like, hey, Mage, can you look at one of those bodies for me? You can do it from a distance if you want to. You can also borrow my hazmat suit if you want to.
Yay.
Oh,
I flip it.
that's honor. That's an honor. Wow. I think I'm good with just my
You flip it?
she puts her goggles on, which she also obviously has.
No, this way. Yeah.
She probably got a whole souped up post-apocalyptic nurse kit now. To be honest, she's probably got a whole ass outfit.
You got the medic getup.
At this point,
pops those goggles and the face mask on.
Izzy is gonna get her she has her gas mask on now, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So she's gonna try to she's gonna call for them the way's clear.
Yeah.
And then she's gonna stealth behind this car.
Amazing. Give me that agility blending. But so Mage, you pull on your gear and then you go take a look?
Yes.
Alright, give me that agility, give me that perception. Give me move yourself where you'd be.
No.
And then give me that perception biological.
Alright. So I guess I'm gonna walk around. So which one should I think that one probably. So let me go, I guess, up north here a little bit. Actually no, which way should I go? I guess I go around Izzy because I know Izzy.
When Mage comes down, Izzy tries to jump out and scare her.
I probably
with
see you
the
there.
gas mask on.
Oh, that was actually me trying to inspect Izzy to see if she's doing okay.
Yeah, she has 0 degrees of stealth. You
actually, what's your perception, Pat?
Your alertness.
My perception, my alertness. Let me real quick.
Oh, wait,
I'm trying to figure out if she figured out if she passed her biological, because 40 is her PST number.
Yeah, give me a second. Fallout, favorite character. I'm trying to find my character here, so give me a sec.
That's right.
But I think my my alertness?
Not your alertness, your perception. Sorry, I was dumb.
Well, here, why don't I just
thought we
press
was asking
that?
something else.
This will do it for you. My perception is 33. I feel stupid for not doing that earlier.
You do pass, Pug.
Yeah, so you you can tell that. So you gaze upon these like spory creatures. You see these like indents.
This was to check Izzy first, and then I would roll to
Okay,
kind of do that.
Izzy looks fine, although you do see like upon the bosom a light dusting of something green.
Ooh.
Oof.
I guess you know what? I'm gonna psych out and because this is my major field, so I'm gonna roll that 1d6 or 1d4.
D4.
Yeah. Well, I take 2. Okay,
I'm
so
modest.
got myself down to 9.
Modest 2. Yeah. Oh yes,
Yeah.
you're right. 9.
Got
Alright,
and then I'm gonna try that again. Okay, I think I did it.
Pug.
yeah. So yeah. Okay.
Crit success.
So you gaze
my
deep
job.
into all of these specimens. You see, it's as if though there's like these indents, and it's like the spores have latched onto them. Just like in everywhere, there's like a crack or crease. It's like they've plugged the orifice, and you can see the spores have just seeped life out of these things. And
Izzy pokes it with a stick.
oh my god.
So
Yeah.
it looks like they bored in.
It looks like it looks like they're actually bored from within, and then spread that way.
Bored
It looks
out.
like
Oh my
yeah.
goodness.
So it looks like this is something that is like spread, and it looks like this
Right.
is what you've heard of with like the fung lung, because you see the like the main areas. It all pokes out from the lungs. It gets into the lungs, it grows there, and then it shoots out. It's pathogenic.
Awesome. That sucks.
Yes, you do ever notice something with a 4. Do you take a sample?
I hesitate to, but I do.
Okay.
Probably off.
You
Izzy will
examine.
take it for you. Izzy will take it for you.
Yeah, Izzy takes a sample.
Oh.
Yeah, you do some
I
brief
got this. I got
field science and determine
I'm a
that it
biologist.
acts
Oh
upon
my God.
a certain radioactive a certain like mutagenic factor of the DNA. And you hypothesize that a vault dweller or pure enclaver like yourself would not be susceptible.
How convenient.
Yeah, it would still make you sick, but it couldn't enter the pathogenic phase that's stabbed out.
Interesting.
So it would be survivable.
Wow.
You also feel like anything that could treat, athlete's foot or any other antifungal would kill this thing.
Good to know. Excellent.
Do we have any athlete's foot powder on hand?
You're gonna have to go
Okay.
diving for some of the post-apocalypse, baby. If you want to have a cure for this on hand. But yeah, and after that, after that's done, Izzy, give me a D10 roll.
Oh boy, sure.
See if you
I
get
think if you
infected.
pour a mix of Abraxo and Serpentine on it, that'll kill just about any fungus.
Oh. And
Abraxo is sweet.
the issue is you might need to put that in the lung.
Yeah.
But
I'm
Izzy,
gonna inhale.
yeah, your resistance is a 5. You're just like a hardy gal, like you cough, you walk it off, it's just a coof.
Okay.
But yeah, presumably you guys return to the truck now that you've got it all cleared, the path cleared.
Yeah. So to be clear, considering it is my job to know these things, she's clean, right? She's not been infected.
Yeah, you take you like examine her and like have her do some breathing exercises, and you determine that it has not uptook into her lung. It did get like at her face and such, but it wasn't enough to make her a host.
Excellent. I have a bad feeling about this poor gentleman. Yeah. I don't know what to do there. I think he's clearly been infected.
He looks like he's at a sophisticated stage.
Uh-huh. So he's also a walking host.
Well, he looks like he's still human. He's not at the stage that the fun guys are, but he's clearly at a later stage.
Ask him if he has a gun.
All right. Yeah, I toss. I kind of from over here. I pick off my goggles and maybe I leave the face mask on and I say, "Hey, friend, I'm really sorry about what transpired here, and I know you don't want to end up like them. Thumbs up if you have a gun."
He gives you a thumbs down. You can see that he's only wearing what appears to be like a dirty old blanket that he seems to have ripped off of something. Like, he doesn't look like he has worldly possessions. What's your alertness?
Do we have one to spare?
We have I think I might actually have one to spare and at least one bullet.
We also have a dirty old suit on a corpse.
Oh yeah, sure. My alertness is, let's see. I have my stats open now, so it should be easy to find. 3. Oh, nice. I rolled a 69 to perceive.
Yeah,
Nice.
You can tell that, it looks like his hands, have been, like, malformed as if though by press. It looks like it would make his hands better at certain kinds of fine work, but it's clearly had a deleterious effect on their use and strength. Additionally, you see the marks on his necks, bespeaking one who has worn a bomb collar for some time, although he's not presently.
Damn, this guy's from Horse Heaven.
No, this guy's from Wine Valley.
Oh, worse.
I mean, I wouldn't say worse, but I would
Oh,
also
shit.
say bad.
Wait. Oh my god. Do they make wine out of these bodies?
Fungus
I don't think
wine?
you could make wine out of
I
mushroom.
think they infect their slaves with this fungus on purpose.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
Probably.
Maybe.
So here's what I'm gonna do.
Mhm.
My Molotovs are basically just alcohol and like high grade alcohol and a rag. I'm gonna pull the rag out of one, so that's just like the hooch. I'm gonna cork it and bring it to him to put. And with the note, I'm gonna put in. Do you have any people we should use to?
Yeah.
Could you zoom on this guy, by the way?
Yeah, can you, yes, you can see a zoom on this. Appropriate that the zoomer asks.
Oh.
Yeah, so you like slide the alcohol in. He scribbles for a time.
I just realized this means this guy had a pencil or a pen.
He found it.
One in the car.
He found it in the car.
Okay.
Yeah, we saw that happen.
Yeah. Yeah. He is going to write. Canny. Abolition.
So, Candy sounds like a name. Abolition could either be a place or a concept.
Haven't we heard that before?
Didn't you meet some people at a town called New Abolition? And wasn't one of the people who worked at the workshop there named Canny?
Right. What's your name?
Although he doesn't write New Abolition, he writes Abolition.
Right. Maybe he
well,
doesn't know.
I mean, at this point, we have two people in masks. Did he just roll the window down and we can actually talk using words?
I don't think he can.
Yeah, so if we he can make like a dry hiss popping noise. His tongue is in poor shape, as are his tonsils. It actually looks like somebody has deliberately damaged his ability to speak.
Oof.
Well, I mean, probably send them a note saying like, "Hey, this is where that person and that place is." Also, if you have addition now, just take notes.
Wait, so to clarify, Charlie, you've like passed him like the alcohol, right?
Yeah.
All right. He thanks you, and he's kind of looking at you guys like not sure what to expect, but he's drinking heavily.
What's your name?
I mean, he'll write out. His name is Peterson.
Okay.
We'll let Canny know if we see her before you do.
He nods.
I guess we'll get to moving the stuff out of the way.
I already did it.
Okay.
Yeah,
I guess
you guys have an alley. You can pile in and head on to what is sure to be the lovely town of Two Hands.
It's diddly done did.
I'll enjoy the bottle for a little bit, but before we leave and once everyone is in the truck, I'm gonna put two in his ear with the silenced pistol.
You all right. Yeah, he kind of like gives you a nod and then just sort of looks onto the horizon and drinks and then plop plop. -2 bullets. Your training and expertise make it swift and painless. Or as swift and painless as being shot in the head can be, really.
That sounds pretty swift and painless, all things considered.
By wasteland standards, this is as closest to a funeral as some people get. You know what I'm saying?
Indeed.
Hey, some of us have been, they're dragging out our death for 200 years.
Yeah. All right, let's jump on, I guess.
Back on in the battle bus, and presumably you take it nice and slow, Lance. So I'm not gonna make you make a drive roll.
My character's like kind of tearing up, even though she's seen a lot of death before. She's like, every time I lose a patient.
Wait, did the rest of us see it? Like you shoot him?
You weren't paying attention. You would have missed it. It was a silenced pistol.
Okay, Izzy didn't hear it. Then I'm gonna say.
I was probably paying attention and kind of like nodding. Like,
you guys head to the southwest along the 82. And you roll up outside of Two Hands, although the old signs still say Procer, sometimes painted over.
What is X01 again?
It is a type of power armor that was just rolling out at the dawn of the war.
Right.
So you guys roll into town along the 82.
Well, I mean, okay, I don't want to be that guy, but technically there's X01 and there's Enclave Advanced Power Armor. They're different.
Yes. So this is what I'm saying. Is it's X01.
Is this X01? Is this actually X01 though? Because we got it from the Enclave. Right.
Like, I mean, we talked about it a lot at the time.
It doesn't matter really at the end of the day. X01 is just Fallout 4's conceit to put Enclave power armor into the game.
It's power armor, whatever.
fair enough.
Well, they will be different stats. But yeah, okay, point is, you roll into town. You're aware of the fact that there is a lead on this power armor.
And what does this town look like?
It looks like, a rather, fucked up. So, like, alright, so you see, like, some places outside it look like somewhat barricaded. You see that they have, like, winery written on them. There are tall fences and, like, vast, sort of, like, thrown together junk huts jutting off of older buildings. There's also, like, scrap walls, running through what look like semi-suburban terrains. That sort of cut off this section by the river. You also see little scuttlings and shines of chitin, chitin, over here under this destroyed bridge at this clog in the river. You see there's one major bridge on the far side that would seem that one could pass along, and it's sitting on this major
Did you say it was a mage or a bridge?
Oh my
Calm
God.
down.
Oh, can we say? I hope that the Procer Memorial Hospital was actually called something else, but they changed the name to the Procer Memorial Hospital to memorialize the town of Procer.
One can hope. But yeah, so you guys see that, and you see that there are people who are giving you like 1,000-yard stares from like the parapets of this place that you see by the paintings is the Snock Winery. You see that there's several people with Brahmin and other stuff outside the walls here. At what looks like it was a sports stadium, and the walls have been like shored up a little. There's like a way or two in, but like there's well-armed people all up inside it. You know, leather armor, SMGs, the odd varmint rifle, like standard merc and caravan gear. And yeah, people are turning and giving notice because you're driving in a functional fucking truck. And a lot of people
He like stands up in the back seat and waves to people.
People sort of like watch very intently. You see that there's a gate.
Oh my god.
She does the actress in a like limousine sort of thing where she like waves at people and like blows them kisses and stuff and like.
Oh no!
I mean,
Do the queen wave.
It's probably the closest thing they've ever seen to a parade.
She's like, "Hello."
I know, right? We're literally a parade.
She's like, "Oh, thank you. You're too kind to nobody."
Yeah, so you roll up on this place, and the gate is not really like it's like somewhat guarded. There's like two people to either side. They're wearing combat armor. They stand to attention, and one of them says, "Hey, welcome to Two Hands Merchant Hub. You might be looking for the Caravanserai," and he jerks his thumb down there. He's like, "Or I guess you could park. I guess that's up to the Chamber of Commerce, isn't it?"
Well, we're not exactly a caravan, just people with an appreciation of fast transit.
He's like,
Isn't it cool?
He's like, look,
like it?
those words and distinctions are above my pay grade, buddy. I'm just saying, you're gonna want to talk to them down at the Chamber of Commerce right outside Two Hands if you want to hang out here with your getup and all that.
You're pretty stingy.
He's like, hey lady, I don't make the rules.
Chamber wants to talk to us because they know we're ballers.
Right.
You should have fun more often.
Yeah. He's
When I say ballers, I spin around in the turret. It's like 360.
Is he dabs? Is he dabs behind you?
amazing.
I'm just like,
They're like, yeah. I mean, I guess that's one way of putting it. Yeah, well, welcome to Two Hands. Try the wine, and so just gives you a come hither, but for cars. Like the big over gesticulated, like they look like they're on a tarmac,
the
but
wave thing.
but
Bitch.
yeah,
Like over the shoulder, like wave, like
the over the shoulder.
Yeah, what Patrick did.
Wave.
Yeah, I guess we go through
You're
that.
qualified to do that unless you like,
Come hither for cars.
unless you're a dad.
you might be fine. You may make your way down the major roadways, and possibly over some old rail lines. You roll into town. You hear the sounds of people bustling in a busy saloon. You see some people crouching around, like the fires of their old, semi-bombed out war buildings. You see that the sun is growing low in the sky. It's getting to be the afternoon, but you also hear on the radio come a prediction saying, expecting a radiation blowout soon, so you cool cats are going to want to find some place to be. Blowout coming soon, stalker. And you see a quaint little building called the Chamber of Commerce. There are several armed guards out front of it who are also wearing combat armor. You notice that there are some other dudes who are not quite as well dressed across the way outside the Two Hands Winery. They're just more like cowboys with cowboy repeaters and revolvers, and they just sort of give you the look and say, "Well, ain't that a sight you don't see every day?"
I mean, it's not wrong.
Yeah, we're kind of a big deal.
We are kind of a big deal. We're those people with a car.
He's just like, wow, I don't think I've ever seen this many people look at me before.
I'm
Repping
shocked.
it.
My character says,
Mm-hmm.
kind
Well,
of like unironically.
Is he like thinks for a second? She's like, well, actually, I don't know if that's true.
But yeah, so you guys pulled
She's
up
too-
outside
she's too
with an
innocent to
old
realize she was-
one-story pre-war building that just like reeks of local government. It's like you can tell that there was once like prodigious lawn keeping, but on a very small building. Everything is quite particular. There's a sign which says no Proser Chamber of Commerce. Somebody has like finger painted on 2 red hands. And you can tell that the place where that was has been like scraped away a bit at the palms, but is just too big and obnoxious and the material too resilient to give way.
Interesting.
And yeah, so this is and the first R in Proser has fallen off, so it's the Poser or Poser Chamber of Commerce now.
The poser.
Sound about right.
Look, you posers.
So is there, there's people like down like across the road that are like commenting on us, right?
Yeah, and they're outside of what appears to be a winery where you see people like going in and like they're like chatting idly and they're like they look like they're like kind of well to do for the wasteland, and they look over their shoulder and like sort of like pop their eyes like, is that a moving motor vehicle? I say, the wasteland.
I look over and I say, hey, new guy, how does it feel being important?
He's like, I mean, I guess membership has its benefits, right? 'Cause that's what I am, I guess.
Damn
Is
right.
he-
it does.
Does he
And,
double triple backflip off the back of the car?
Alright, I'm gonna need that agility, pure agility plus 20 back to see if you face plant.
Bet.
I
Got him.
Yeah, you land it and everyone's like, woo! Also, what are you wearing again?
A skirt.
Yeah, they go extra. Woo!
Woo! Woo!
I just
yeah.
stepped down off the back of the truck.
Everyone is pretty impressed.
He's like, hi, I'm Easy. Does a triple backflip.
A man who looks very collected, well dressed, and wearing a stunning suit steps out of the commerce chamber.
Hi.
look at that.
Oh, I
sign.
recognize that suit.
Hey, Felix, a man after your own heart. That suit.
Yeah.
He's like, are you a ghoul too?
Oh my god.
He sort of like gives you like this expression. He's like, and he just doesn't answer that question. He's like, so you're the entourage I've heard so much about. I see you've.
Hello.
Are you here to pay a
Howdy.
economic visit to our association? I know you've done much to establish yourself with our neighbors over at the mall.
Well, that depends. That's a pretty
Have we?
clean suit. Do you have a laundromat in this town?
He chuckles and says, "Oh, we have our ways. But please, allow me to introduce myself. My
Menacing.
name is Chamber B. Chamberwick."
Oh my god, I hate it. Of the Chamber of Commerce? Is it called the Chamber of Commerce after him? Is he the Chamber of Commerce?
He says, "Well, do you ask him? Do you ask him?"
I'm gonna shoot like, wait, hold the fuck up. Are you the Chamber of Commerce?
He's like, he laughs and says, "Oh, don't be silly. My whole family is the Chamber of Commerce."
I kind of like rub my temple, and I'm like, words used to mean things.
Mage.
Honestly, I think I would also be like rubbing my face. The NCR probably wouldn't be this stupid either.
What's a commerce?
They definitely taught you this in the Brotherhood.
She didn't pay
She
attention.
didn't listen. Yeah, she wasn't listening.
All right, yeah. So lovely to
Like
meet
an
you.
economy, but different.
Yeah. He invites you inside this. Can I invite you inside
complicated.
for a cup of tea?
Oh, I do like tea.
Mm,
I'm amenable to the consumption of warm beverages.
What are you calling tea?
He's like, why? It's only the finest yak leaf tea.
Dockleaf? Have I heard of this?
You could give me you could give me a perception logistics to know what he's talking about.
Okay. Specifically, I would have been studying plants that are indigenous to the wasteland because I find that fascinating. I'm gonna go for a.
Wait, sorry. What are we rolling for?
I'm rolling to see if I know what a dockleaf is.
Yeah.
Oh.
So was I.
Izzy doesn't know.
Bummer.
Wow, can you ban that personally?
Sure.
Somebody doing shitty things in our thing.
Correct.
Want to become
Bummer.
famous? Yeah, I do.
Yes.
You know, the fastest way to become
That's
famous
why
is
I
actually to
post
hop
pictures of my
right
butthole
on
on
my
Reddit.
dick. It's actually the number one guaranteed way to get to fame is to hop right on Lee's dick. So that person's already doing it.
Really? Well,
It hasn't worked out for me, I'm gonna be honest.
Fastest ways.
That's
So,
fucked
like,
up.
yeah,
Get
same.
a really, really, really thin piece of aluminum and stick it all the way up.
Wow.
Oh.
I'm scared.
Pat, you're breaking up. What's
You're
that?
breaking up, Pat.
I've got a piece
I'll
of
do it.
silicone.
Something.
I said it.
Is anybody else hearing like 5 versions of Pat right now?
Yeah, I can't understand what
The
Pat's
worst part
saying,
is
you know?
I'm sure she's roasting me right now, and I'm just like, but what's she saying though?
Can you guys hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. I was just making a joke about having silicone up my butt.
Amazing.
Sure.
It's the power of freedom.
Wait, you need to make a joke about that?
No.
So yeah, you guys, you roll up on the facility, I say you've rolled up to this little like piece of local business. Do you step inside and meet Chamber B Chamberwick in his abode for tea?
I suppose we
In
might
his
as well.
chamber, perhaps?
Yeah.
Find this is like a little tea party. I find this adorable. It's like they're playing pretend government, right, Felix?
Yeah,
Oh my
sure.
god. Freaking out the fucking tea kettle asset. Look at that shit. Look at how sharp that
Pog.
is, right? It's almost as if, it was made by the very gods themselves. Or like,
Amazing.
Yeah, so everyone wants to come in. You see that they're brewing with this like very. It looks like the Canadian flag underwent like post-nuclear radiation, and it's now just like spawned off into like leaves on leaves on leaves, and like a single yak leaf has like 8 forks. It's
whack.
You see that they get them together into these like soaked dirty bags, and they cook it. And they're actually brewing a sort of tea with it. It's a stiff drink, but it is actually like technically tea, and gives you a bit of a rush. Honestly, like a little caffeine hit.
I taste some. Fuck yeah.
Chamber says, do you enjoy
treat.
tea? I find it altogether a far more refined beverage than wine.
I
He's
suppose
like,
I
wait.
agree.
But isn't that what you do here?
Ah.
I'm confused.
He sort of like gives you a devilish grin and says, well, the thing about the free market is sometimes it just needs a little push in the right direction, and we here at the Chamberwicks, that's what we do for a living.
Ah, yes, the invisible hand.
He sort of looks at you like alarming. He's like, have you been here in prior generations?
Not as such, but let's just say I've read basic economic theory.
He's like, oh, and you see, like, he like moves a folder to hide a little bit of stationery. It's got some sort of like cult symbol with like a circle surrounding like a hand. It's like,
Oh shit, there's like an Illuminati thing going on, and I almost convinced him I was in on it.
He like casually slides his folder over the mark of the invisible hand.
Okay. As I see that happening, I'm gonna give him. After I say that, I'm gonna like kind of glance, like do a little like head nod towards the rest of the people there, and then do a wink.
He gives you a wink back, like yes, well.
What the fuck is happening?
I'm gonna join the Illuminati. You can't stop me. I'm an intellectual who works at a university. That is who the Illuminati is.
Oh my god.
Sure. Wait, is Lance in here, by the way?
Would Lance come in? And
So,
do you
I mean,
guys keep an eye on Bonder?
I'd say Lance could stick with the car, maybe.
I was gonna say I should probably be with the car. Don't know if somebody's just gonna steal it or
Yeah.
if Bonder's just gonna
Yeah.
fuck right off. He needs a babysitter, doesn't he?
Probably.
I think everything around those parts needs a babysitter, so I really respect you for taking that opportunity.
So
while listening.
Chamber B. Chamberwork says, now I before I go any more on my own tangents, please do feel free to tell me what business brings you to our fine little economic redoubt. I'm sure we can come to some sort of mutually profitable arrangement. And yes, he does say it profitable.
Oh, I hate this man.
I already hate him, yeah. Why are you using these walls?
I already
backwards,
have Lee. I'm just gonna let you know right now to remind you after the session,
no,
so you
you
can
can.
like write down a plan for it. Future goal is to kill this man and take his suit, but I want to kill him in such a way that the suit isn't dirty.
Oh, nice.
Just shoot him in the ear.
Blood. I'm just saying, like maybe like strangle him. I don't want to worry about blood splatter. Whatever. That's not the point. What's important right now?
It's like when it's like a puzzle. How to kill someone without their blood spilling where you don't want it to spill.
Anyways.
You plot this man's murder as he politely asks you what you're doing here.
Well, God, what is our business? I mean, I don't want to say, oh, we're going, a couple of streets over to steal some power armor bits.
Now, I would point out that the place you saw the lead on is technically looks like it's outside of town, although so are most of the wineries. The only one you see in town is Two Hands Winery, and that's also what the town's named after. So,
Yeah,
I'm just going to start with, well, I'm a bit of a historian. And, I like to go around and record the history of various places.
ah, yes. Well, something tells me you already know quite a bit about the history of Prose, as it was once known. But yes, I'd be happy to tell you more. I see you and your other venerable associate, he gesticulates at Charlie, have clearly been around for quite some time. But we are happy to help in any way that we can here at...
It's not racist, guys.
Or he's just economically minded and realizes that the person who hates you isn't going to spend any money.
Yeah. So CBC is he's cordial, but he would like to know what brings you, and he's heard of you because he knows what you've done in the mall, or he's heard rumors of what's happened in the mall. One of the guards in combat armor looks
effectively, I'm going to be like, we're not going to... I'm not going to say it in as many words, but I'd like to reassure him that we're not going to coup the place. We're not here for political reasons.
What are the guards doing, Lee?
Like if you would walk up to them, they'd be like, "Hey, what's up?"
Or should I just be like,
Are
we're
they
just
like vibing, or
They're vibing.
I think we're trying to establish ourselves as like potential allies.
Yeah, so like they're just like guarding him, but like if you step close, this dude will be like, "Hey, yo, what's up?"
no? Is he just like? Is he just like?
I think it's just very important that we just don't give them a reason to
Dislike us.
or worry about or suspect us of anything.
Mm-hmm.
So it's
Is
just,
he
I'm going
like-
ham on this team.
Is he just got her hands behind her back, like looking up at him? She's like, "Are you stingy too?"
She's new with us.
He kind of looks at her and looks at you guys and looks back, and he's like, "Well, I mean,"
careful, she bite.
he's like, "Oh well, they ain't exactly paying me to be generous."
What like weapons does this guy have on him?
Other ominous questions.
This guy has an FNFAL. This guy has a service rifle.
They just have guns on them.
Well, like they have like knives on them as well. One of them has a machete.
Which one?
The guy you're talking to.
Oh my god,
Mm.
we're about to make enemies here.
doing?
Is he like gets up really close to him? She's like, "You want to spar?"
Oh God.
He's like he looks at you and he's trying. He looks at you and he's trying to determine your meaning, and he mistakes your meaning. He's like, I mean, I get off of work and like, you know, when the sun goes down. So I mean, you know, we can meet up at the saloon and we can.
He's like, that's so long though.
He's
Come on.
he's like, actually, I mean, like, when we were in a room with windows, it kind of looked like he pulls up the blinds, and he's like, nah, see, it's almost dark right now. Chamber coughs. He's like, yes, indeed. So let's get through the affairs at hand, and then I'm sure, my dear girl, you'll have plenty of time to sample the city's wares. He says euphemistically.
Oh
She
shit!
like looks at him confused, but
So I mean, I'm just gonna be like, yeah, we're not here to cause any trouble or anything. Gonna do a bit of shopping, pick it up around the area.
Yeah, we're travelers at heart. You probably, if you've heard about us, you might know that we've gone from town to town, just establishing friends.
He looks you up and down and says, like, yes, and you, as a vault doctor, have made many friends.
I suppose. I just try to do good in the world.
You know, I do recall tales of a certain caravan guard who had a rather similar apparatus to you.
Really? I'm actually really.
Yes,
Can
well,
you tell me more?
perhaps my memory could be jogged, but you are, of course, just strangers passing through. Some information is privy only to friends.
Right, and we like making new friends.
Of course. He looks at all of you with sort of a shark's grin and says, so, friends, I take it none of your interests and mine disalign.
I would suspect not. How could we disalign of a man who is so bespokely tailored?
Huh. A fine point. Now, you...
I'm sitting here in my ratty-ass tweed suit. Actually, it's full condition, but that's not the point.
Now, I think that you might notice that there are some unsightly industries here in Two Hands, or Prose as it was once known. These, he gesticulates out the window, wine sinks, blight the landscape, and really clog our potential. I think that we have the potential to be a premier trading hub. But we just need someone to partner with in that endeavor.
Interesting. Well, partnering with another trading hub would be a big win, I would think. Then, for you.
Indeed. Between the two lies, of course, Benton City. And I think that we could together form a strong chain of...
when he says that, Izzy goes, nope.
He kind of looks at you and says, I'm sorry, are you new here? Perhaps not familiar with the geography.
Nope.
I
I'm familiar.
don't think she likes Benton City for some reason.
It's not there anymore, though.
He kind of like goes a little cold and says, whatever do you mean?
Right. Oh wait, was that the thing?
Izzy like runs up and like puts her hands on the counter and like leans in towards him. She's like, it went kerblooey.
He kind of like gives you this look, blinks twice,
Gives him like a crazed look, kind of,
and looks at Felix, and he's like, "Could you care to expand upon that from your perspective as a historian?" I don't know if you mentioned you're a historian.
Wait, what? So wait, what actually did happen to Benton City? Because I forget. Was that the place where we found?
That's the place Enclave Torch.
It went to Louis.
Oh shit. Okay, yeah. Sorry, I was thinking.
Well, I wouldn't say it's as much history as it is current events, but the ruin formerly known as Benton City no longer has any inhabitants of the living variety.
He makes a grim face and says, "That is very unfortunate. Do you know the responsible party?"
You ever heard of the Enclave?
He goes a little pale and says, only the distant stories from the south.
Well. Allow me to put on my professor jacket for a second and tell you a tale. The Enclave, they're here.
Oh, what the heck?
He leans back in his chair and says, "Well, you're giving me a lot of things to think about. I appreciate you bringing this news to me. Yes, as for...
Yeah, we talked about them before. They're not good for business, and they kind of wanted to destroy the mall and other places. They're not friendly, folks.
And also, yeah, keep an eye on any water chips you have. I don't think they're after those anymore, but that was like a kick of theirs for a while.
He's like, yes, we'll be sure to double the guard on the water filtration, but tell me, with all candor, is the reason you're here some sort of affair involving the Enclave? Do you know why they attacked B City?
I just don't like them.
We're not quite sure yet.
We're trying to find out and
Well,
ensure the safety of the
I
surrounding
hope
area.
I hope that we can agree that we wouldn't want to cause a widespread panic if a sophisticated group, not like raiders, is attacking townships. Then we would want to have a full grasp on the situation before we went disseminating that information too broadly. Otherwise, we'd cause a general panic.
I agree.
That's just what my mentor taught me before she handed me the keys to leave the vault and save it. I agree.
He's like, well,
What is disseminating?
they sound like a person of initiative.
It's the opposite of the thing I want to do. We'll talk about my intentions for the vault later.
But yes, so you might have noticed when you came in that there is an outsized influence here in Two Hands, so-called, of the wine merchants, the wineries. I consider them to be a source of degeneracy, and, I mean, barbaric practices, really. I think that under a new regime, we could build the Crescent's first and only tea market in collaboration with the mall, and filling the space once inhabited by B City. We would both be able to profit greatly from this, and turning the various hydroponic tools and other accoutrements to our usage, we would be able to turn record profits. I am also given to understand that you might have a line on some potash, which could be very vital in our sustainable fertilization efforts. If that's Max. Max, you're typing loud as fuck.
Sorry, that's my bad. I'll mute myself when I type.
It's all good. But yes. Also, hi, Vegeta. Chamber is sexy AF. He is sexy AF. Shout out to Pat for the art. But yeah, so he basically he gauges your reactions. He wants to see what you think of like maybe a shakeup in business here in Proser, Two Hands.
I mean,
So to be clear,
nothing about that sounds bad to me.
yeah, what we know about the wine merchants is that they're all pro-slavery, and we're like, kind of not. So
Yeah,
yeah, sounds great.
That sums up what you know about
So
the wine merchants.
he's trying to say get rid of the wineries?
Yeah, this guy seems to be kind of on the up and up.
Chamber
I don't know.
B Chamberwork
Probably
said,
downside.
fuck wine, fuck wineries.
He's like,
This guy actually seems legit.
but I
I'm gonna
like
be
wine.
Let
Let's
me
burn down some
speak.
plantations, y'all. Fuck. Why is this a question? Let's do it.
Yeah,
Let
no,
me speak
seriously,
briefly.
fuck it.
Of perhaps the greatest empire in human history, which was built on tea.
Chamber B Chamberwick is like lights up. His eyes glow. He is enraptured by this concept.
Oh my god.
There was once in far, far from here, across the ocean to the east, there was a rain-soaked island that, in their great desire for tea, conquered and built an empire that stretched around the entire world, such that the sun never set.
And look where it is now.
Well, I mean, shit, I don't know where it is now. I haven't been to the Atlantic recently. Fuck, for all I know, they rebuilt that shit.
If they did, they'd have come back. But,
You say that, but, maybe they're like, America didn't go so well for us last time.
Izzy's like, but wine.
Chamber.
Wine. Izzy goes, wine, the magical drink, the more you get. She sings that whole line.
Chamberworks sort of like rubs his head, looking at Izzy, and says, "You see, the existence of wine isn't going to go away. Production of wine in this particular town is. And, madam, unless I am being too forward here, I assume that you do not patronize the wineries of this town anyway, so really I don't think you'll be losing out on anything. And if anything, maybe there'll be a little wine in the...
Yeah, if anything, you'll be gaining some wine. Put a couple barrels back on that old truck.
Indeed. Your senior here has quite gandered the goose of the Gaffair.
Well, you see, I like the way you talk. I think you're good peeps.
Oh, fuck, does he know what a goose is?
Izzy like looks towards Charlie and she's like pogging.
Yeah, so this idea sounds great, and just between the whole room here, I think I speak for all of our group when I say that slavery kind of sucks. So hopefully we'll maybe be working away from that economically.
Oh, of course, yes.
If we switch over to teas and
yes, I believe that our involvement in the unfortunate little affair that history will remember as Vine Valley will end come the what I am coming to call the Day of the Leaf, and we will transition to a tea-based economy where all will be free to work for their wage in the tea works and establish any tea-based businesses that they so choose, and we will exit any and all agreements with individuals who consider humans cargo. I've always found...
May I make one minor suggestion?
Indeed.
Change the Day of the Leaf to Tea Day.
I think that you and I... on a wavelength. Fine, sir. Felix, yes? Yes, Felix. Tea Day it is!
Yo, we walked into this fucking place so ready to hate this dude.
Yeah, I mean, I was ready to throw this guy down, but I'm here for it.
Yeah, so Chamberwick lays out the T-Day situation.
He looks evil as shit.
His forces are outnumbered 1-4
Probably.
by the more numerous but fractured boys, like shooters, like I don't know what to call them, but like mooks, the mooks, by winery mooks. But the winery mooks are independently loyal to their wineries. He has a single, better equipped force. He thinks that he can take care. All right, so in the area we have the Mark Park Winery. All right, so in this town there are only 3 wineries: Two Hands, Mark Park Winery, Snock Winery, and they all get together and discuss their interests at the Prosser Historical Citizen Society, right up against the wall near where the Caravansary is. They sometimes have meetings with various caravanners there. He thinks that what he's going to do is he's going to hard and fast strike the Two Hands Winery and cut Mark Park and Snock outside of the walls. He is reliably informed that if 2 of the wineries fall, the mooks who work at the 3rd are likely to throw down arms or just, generally speaking, beat the retreat. He can take one of them. He needs you guys to do something that fucks with the other. You don't need to necessarily kill everybody there, but if you, say, set off big explosions or let a whole bunch of fires, and it's clear that things are going poorly for them, he thinks that's going to break their morale come Tea Day.
So, what I'm hearing is slave revolt?
Yes, although he will say...
Fuck what you heard. What I'm hearing is Django Unchained moment. Let's go in guns blazing. Let's drive
Hell
that
yeah.
straight through the gate. Just mow down the first fucking authority person we see.
You had my interest, but now you have my curiosity. You have my curiosity, but now you have my interest.
Yes. So that is what T-Day represents. And yeah, so he's gonna handle Two Hands Winery is a big building inside. It looks like it was built along the train line, and which is actually you guys driven along. But and there's also like signs that it was once like a food place, like a food processing plant, that has been converted post-war. But yeah, the Snock Winery looks like it's some large old pre-war building, maybe an office building. The Mark Park Winery looks like it's built up, like it's like a large walled area, like of a triangular area around what was once a park. He will share with you. So those are the two big hits, and he does inform you, however, that the people who work there are all infected with the funglung. So they're
Wait, what?
So the slaves are all infected with the funglung because, as he shares with you, he's like the great dirty secret of this town is that the mutant grapes in their bulbous grown form, well, they're extremely poisonous, but the funglung actually acts as a ward against it in some way that I don't fully understand. I've never been inside of one of the terrible places, but this is what we've learned from people we've been able to get out and messages we've been able to pass back and forth.
Holy shit.
It's very important that you take control, whichever place you strike. I recommend you take control of the computer room post-haste. We have been able to secure all of the internal override codes that will disable the bomb collars from the transmitter tower. If you begin, if hostilities get too far before that transmission is sent, we risk bomb collars being detonated in the conflict.
Well, yeah. You wouldn't happen to have any tolfinate around here, would you? In this hospital next door?
He's like, yes, the hospital. So,
similar antifungal product?
So yes, there is. It is highly, it's very valuable. It sells for quite a lot of money, and the Chamber of Commerce and the Historical Citizen Society have a joint control arrangement of the Memorial Hospital. Obviously, that will be becoming a sole proprietorship after T-Day, but for the moment, it would be hard for too much of it to go missing beforehand. Although, once we've achieved victory and thrown them out, we'll be able to easily bring people into the hospital and distribute it. I will personally write it off as an expense of the Chamber of Commerce.
Well. Sounds to me like the promise of the breath of a free man and the powder of an athlete's foot will lead us to victory.
Quite so. Couldn't have said it better myself. So then, we're still making the arrangements for T-Day. We expect that we will be ready to strike within the next 2 days, although caution is of the essence. I would not have been so brazen as to bring you in on this if I didn't feel it necessary for our success, but things are in motion which cannot be undone, and we will shortly descend upon these these wine.
Oh, sorry, yeah, it's my bad. I forget.
Yes, these vintners shall have gained their last ill-gotten cap. So I encourage you to make any preparations necessary, or scope out anywhere you would like to consider, attacking. But yes, that's like the situation. And as for your friend, Mage, if everything goes according to plan on T-Day, I will be happy to share all the details I have learned about anybody from your vault.
Yes, most assuredly. And perhaps we could throw in some information about other vicinity you've probably heard of.
He says,
if you have any information about them.
Other vaults in the vicinity? I know of many ready bunkers to the west.
Lee, it's 62, right?
Yeah, did you say that to him?
Looking for? What about?
Do you say vault? Everyone roll me a whiz perception.
Wow.
Of course, I'm bad at perception, so.
Tell me how many.
Whiz. Let me see.
Is that perception?
Yeah, I'm not good at whiz.
Yeah. How many? Let me know how many degrees of success you guys get on that.
I got -1, I think.
Where's wisdom?
No, whiz is a skill.
It's undergraft.
Oh.
Nope.
Oh shit! Wow, I got quite a bit to that. I've got a 1 in Wiz. I've got Graph, that's my primary, and Perception is a 4.
20. So like.
So.
60.
And I got a 36 on the roll.
Yeah. So, so like everyone else, you're not too sure. Chamber be Chamberwork is a slick guy, but Charlie, you know that he's holding back something when he says, "I can't say I recall anything about Vault 62 in particular, but we'll check the archives for you."
Okay.
And
That'll do.
Charlie, you just see a little bit of a flash behind his eyes, like, the fuck did you just say? The fuck do you know about Vault 62? Like, you see a little bit of, like, a flash behind his eyes as he's being all slick and saying, well, I don't, but we can check the archives. You see a flash behind his eyes, and this flash to you is just saying, like, the fuck you know about Vault 62? What are you asking about that? Like, you know that's what that's what he's thinking, but he doesn't say it. He's like, of course, we can check the archives. I don't think we have any particular information, or at least it doesn't ring a bell. So, yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, let's check the archives when this goes down.
Certainly, yes. Meanwhile, Lance, you and Bonder T. Sullivan are in the car. You see some people who are, like, pissed drunk wandering out of the saloon. And one of them's like, you're more slosh than a Brahmin herder on his honeymoon. Oh, you ain't got nothing on me, boy. Come here. And there's just like a fapping of fists. A fisticuff breaks out down the street.
Happy? Why?
I don't know. I guess I just watch from my car with my hand on my 2 doors.
Yeah. Bonder T. Sullivan's like, ooh wee, that sure is a punch up, eh? So yeah. Do you guys? How do you guys all know each other? Are you like some part of some sort of like organization? Is there a secret handshake?
All of
yeah.
us.
There's
Oh,
a
wait, is
handshake.
he's like, wow, can you teach me?
I don't know. I think if I have to teach it, I'm like just holding the gun in my holster and just kind of like looking at it and looking at him.
He's
not
like
really saying it.
He's like, whoa, buddy, don't take that the wrong way. I'm really chuffed about this whole voluntarily joining your group thing. Yeah, it's cool. I just want to know what I'm getting into here, because the fucking Enclave shot all those people, and I mean, you guys are pretty badass. Don't get me wrong, but like, just how badass? Like, I mean, I didn't mean to say that out loud, but I mean, like, but now that I have said
Your
it,
ass is terrible, is what I'm saying.
like, how badass?
I mean, like, I survived Battle of Hoover Dam. Let me tell you what.
Oh my god.
The first one or the second one?
You don't know.
He's like, wow.
I was in both.
I'll tell
I've seen
you
it all.
what.
You weren't there.
He's like, wow. I bet there was a lot of great salvage after a battle.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah.
I mean, Boulder City.
I think the most people I've ever seen fight was like, oh, there was like a dozen raiders, and I was hiding from them. Then the feral ghouls came, and oh wow, yeah. I mean, all the bullets and the tearing, and the screams, and yeah, that's how I got this watch. He pulls out like a very blood splattered like cracked Rolex.
Awesome. We know
No.
exactly what kind of character this guy is.
It's a little full, okay? I've seen combat, okay?
Well, he's like, what? Isn't that just like a whole bunch of people fighting? I mean, how many people were this the battle? Like, 50, 60 people? Like, It's like, what's is that when you only eat Brock flowers and then you poop looks weird? A regiment?
What? What just came out of? Anyway.
Oh no, a regimen. Sorry, my old girlfriend tried to get me on one of those regimens, and I,
Fuck.
Is that why you killed her?
Don't have a girlfriend anymore?
Saying this out loud just quietly to myself. I don't know did my mic catch that?
No, what'd you
Oh
say?
fuck. Let me move my screen. That should probably help. I was like, oh fuck. Why do we have this idiot?
Yeah,
Maybe we should get rid of him.
he's blissfully unaware of you saying this. He's like, yeah. Anyway, this is wow. I mean, they got wine here and everything. This is a pretty cool town. I feel like this is a pretty peaceful place overall, you know? He looks over and he sees, like, some people walking out of the winery, some people walking, like, across the street, some people going to saloons, some people watching the punch-up down the way. You see, like, some of the mooks outside Two Hands Winery, like, eyeing up some mooks coming out of the Mark Park wine, the saloon, heading off to the south.
Oh,
and they're like,
you're about to
howdy there, Two Hands boy. And they're like, howdy there, Mark Park boy. And you can tell there's like this rivalry. Yeah, just taking it in, and people are turning in as the sun is really going down, and also you hear like people are shuttering their doors because like the radiation storm's gonna arrive, and Bonner T. Sullivan's like, oh hey, could I get in the cab with you? I mean, like there's about to be some rads out here, man.
Fine, you can sit in the cab with me.
You call
Just hands off of everything.
He's like, sure. I'm hands up. Like, I just don't care. I mean, I could put them on my thighs though, right? Like.
Sure.
Okay.
Keep them visible.
Sure. He pensively drums his thighs. We cut back inside. You guys see like a bit of a vague like tinking on the glass as like a rad storm breezes in. Chamberwick's like, oh, what a lovely thing, the rad storm, and you see like green lightning in the distance. Ah, yes.
God, I love the sound of the green lightning in the Fallout 4. It's got that reverb.
Yes, it's blowing in nice off of the Hanford site these days. Well, I digress. I think that we're all in agreement on Tea Day. I'm happy to plan it further with you, but yes, if we have 2 days, so keep that in mind with whatever you do next. I don't think that I can extend a stay here in the Chamber of Commerce without raising too many questions, but I have, of course, found something for you as a gift. He pulls out something, and it's really, like, dinged up. But you see it's, like, something that you'd hang from a rearview mirror. It's chipped plastic, and, like, it's faded text, but Felix and Charlie can tell it was once, like a city, like a Chamber of Commerce parking pass.
Bruh.
For your consideration.
Thank you.
As a sign of our new cooperation between us and the mall. Yes.
Yes.
I'm gonna like tuck that into like my, the pocket you have inside of a coat. You know the one.
Which one?
You know the one.
Like a breast, or like reverse breast pocket.
You know the one.
And as we determine whether or not we really know the one, we go to our 10-minute break, everyone.
Pug.
Woo! All right, what an
10-minute
exciting
break.
turn of events. We walk into a town. We're told that this guy wants to meet with us, and now we're staging a coup.
Pat, are you gonna need a longer break, or?
I'll be good. Just give me some time. I might roll in a little bit later, but just go without me, I guess.
For sure.
My character will be listing off natural fungicides, such as good old fungicide from a cardinal, citronella oil, jojoba oil, muscatol, milk, believe it or not, oregano oil, rosemary oil, tea tree oil.
Someone Googled natural fungicides a minute ago.
Yeah, maybe. I'll be back. Bye.
God, Lee, you did me dirty here. He just stepped away, but God, I really, really want to play Fallout New Vegas again. He's got me thinking about Vault 22, which was an excellent vault.
I'm playing Fallout Who Vegas right now. There's like a Doctor Who mod for Fallout New Vegas where you get like a TARDIS, and it's like a really, really intricate fucking in-depth mod to the point
One of
where
the
like
mods,
what?
I was gonna say one of the mods I had a lot of fun with in Fallout New Vegas was a flyable vertibird mod.
Mm. Yeah, the TARDIS is flyable in this one. Like you actually got to pilot it. You can like set it to easy mode, which will like won't give you any like piloting experience. But if you like set it to advanced mode or you take off the blue stabilizers, like shit around the ship, you'll have to like keep up. And then you can also choose the interior of your ship too, like decide what the main console room looks like. If you die, you get 13 regenerations and shit that like randomize your stats and your looks. It's fucking.
Out of curiosity, how does it fly?
So you basically go through the, the whole. Once you repair the TARDIS, you go through the whole thing of like starting it up and pushing all the buttons. And once you like hit the, once you hit the release on the brakes, it does the sound, and it'll travel to a random place in the map, or it'll travel to a random like place in space if it has something to like. There's a chance you might land on like a Dalek warship, or like you might land on
That actually sounds really cool.
yeah, some crazy. I don't know. There's like a whole bunch of crazy places you can land, and there's also some scripted quests. Or like one of the fucking creepiest ones is where have you ever seen the episode with the Weeping Angels?
Yeah, I mean, I watched a Doctor Who up to like somewhere in the mid-teens.
Okay. So yeah, you get trapped in this hotel with Weeping Angels because you get a call from someone asking for help, and they tell you like they give you instructions on how to help them. So you get there, and then like there's these Weeping Angels fucking with the lights and shit, and if they touch you, you get warped to a room that they're like harvesting people in like 30 years before the bombs drop, and you waste a regeneration by having to live your whole life cycle up until the point where the bombs drop and you're allowed to leave and shit like that. But if you manage to like evade all the Weeping Angels, you get to this telephone and you have to call the TARDIS so it can come pick you up. And you give the person on the other line instructions to come get you. You see what I mean? And it creates like this time paradox thing. And it's just like
I remember that episode.
Fucking clever, and like for a fucking New Vegas mod, I'm just like I was so blown away. It like adds an extra layer to the game. And then it also makes like doing a pacifist run really fucking fun and interesting, because now you've got a sonic screwdriver, now you've got K9, now you got like a fucking TARDIS to warp you to the strip and be like, "Yo, what's up, Benny?"
To be fair, you can also get K9 in vanilla Fallout, the K9 super gun.
Oh yeah. But I mean, like the dog.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I just like the idea of someone being like, "Look, let's do pacifism." Pop, 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 pop.
But yeah, it is just fucking.
That actually sounds really dope. Because the mod I played with most recently was a flyable vertibird mod, and it just straight up adds a vertibird you can get and do a little short quest for. But the thing that blew me away about it is it's straight up a functional helicopter you can fly around the game map.
Oh shit! Does it look weird? Because I mean, like New Vegas.
No, it looks good. It works so well. I was shocked by how well. The only thing that annoyed me is that vertibirds in Fallout are rotary wing aircraft, so they actually fly more like airplanes than helicopters. They take off like helicopters, but fly like airplanes. This thing just flies like an airplane. Just flies like a helicopter, which does make it somewhat a pain to. You can shoot things with it and shoot rockets and such, which is really fun. But it's a pain because you have to do these strafing runs for everything, and it's very fast, so you can fly off the map pretty quick.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
You can cross the map in like a minute. Yeah, it's highly recommend that one. There's a bunch of it's not super stable, and there's like a billion prerequisite things you have to get because. Fun fact: the Gamebryo engine doesn't support vehicles.
Yeah, the game was like meant to be looked at from that direction. So.
Oh yeah, it definitely belies a lot of the weirdness in the terrain.
Yeah, you got a lot of weird terrain files probably coming up. Seeing a bunch of like sky where mountains should be.
You also need to get a mod that removes a lot of the invisible walls because on top of a lot of cliffs and such in the game. There's just invisible walls going far up into the sky, and if you try to fly around with those, you will just crash.
Oof. Imagine if that was like a fucking hazard in real life.
Oh, hey, Jim, you're coming to land at JFK over there. Just make sure to go around that fence you see at that abandoned industrial park. There's an invisible wall on top of it.
Get around the old invisible wall. Fuck.
What? What the fuck? Okay. Right now, Amazon, the company, is streaming football on Twitch.
Why?
I don't know. I just saw my recommended channels things, Prime Video, and it said they were doing sports. So I just opened it in a new tab to take a look, and they're straight up. It's just Atlanta Falcons at Carolina Panthers kicking off at 8:20 p.m. Eastern Time. 65,000 people watching.
Oh, I mean, I don't really got anything against sports. I just never really thought they would stream on Amazon or Twitch.
Yeah, I mean, it must be that Amazon bought the rights to stream them on Twitch. But does Amazon not have its own streaming platform, or do they own a Twitch? Or YouTube owns Twitch? Who owns Twitch?
I don't fucking know.
Also, watching the Twitch chat for a football game is weird.
Yeah, why not just watch it on the television? That's where it comes out.
Maybe it's not even broadcast on any networks. I don't know. Or maybe it is, but hey, if you don't have a TV or just want to watch it on your computer, don't have cable.
Sure, that's facts. A lot of people don't have a TV; they just have a computer or a phone or something.
Yeah, this is just super weird to me.
People look at their phones more than they look at television screens. Isn't there a feature that tells you how much time you spend on your phone? I feel like that's a mad rude ass feature.
Who knows? I've been using a software for script writing recently that tells you how long you spend actually typing into the script and how long you spend just thinking, and it's very insulting.
How that song?
They literally have, you can get they have a thing where you can guess how certain things are going to happen, and you can get channel points based on how you guess. So there was which one of these players will run the first ball on this Falcons drive, and if you pick the correct player, you get 1,000 channel points. They got a lot going on. This is really crazy, but it's just so weird to me. Well, I'm not going to keep watching because I don't give a shit about football. I also probably shouldn't be talking about another stream on a stream.
Oh, yeah, that's illegal. The stream police will come for you. That's how people get swatted.
Well, it's more of that. One of our audience members is like, oh, well, what if I just watch football instead of this? That being said, I feel like the overlap between people who watch Fallout role-playing games and people who are into football.
Are you kidding me? This is a huge Venn diagram for those two niches.
It's not even a Venn diagram, it's just a circle.
Yeah.
Actually, you got to go to the bathroom before the break-ins.
Hello, friends.
Hello, enemies.
Good evening.
Is that you back, Lee?
Gamers.
Lee,
Yeah.
you've given me super duper play Fallout New Vegas vibes again this season.
Excellent.
I get them all set, not every time, but you send the sport people in on my Vault 22.
Yeah, I'm sure I was thinking about them when I first made the Fun Guys, but they've been in the Crescent lore document since like before we started running this game. So.
Oh, I'm sure they were, and based on the art and your descriptions of them, I think there's no relation.
Yeah.
But Felix knows of Vault 22.
I definitely replayed New Vegas in the lead up to this. So like, I think actually that was the one playthrough where I actually went deep into Vault 22 and like read all the lore and stuff as I went through it. Hey, Greek.
It is up there amongst Fallout New Vegas had some really solid vaults, and that's up there amongst them.
I never went into vaults when I played that game. They were just hard and annoying. I didn't really care about the lore.
Well, honestly, the one of the best lore is arguably the easiest one because it just has like a few like giant mantises in it, and that's it. But the lore is really, really solid. It's the one with the vote, for those who know.
In the know.
I went into a couple. I don't remember. I went into the one. What's the one with like the plants outside it?
That's Vault 22.
Oh. I don't think I read anything, to be honest, but...
Alright, I'm back. Hopefully the
Welcome
fucking
back.
air is on soon, TM.
I just looted whatever was in there, and then...
AC life, AC wife.
To be fair, I played that game when I was like... 12, maybe?
So, Chamber B. Chamberwick has given you a parking pass, but can't let you stay here because it would sort of like give up the game, as it were. That you guys are very closely collaborating.
It would be a non-gamer move.
Yeah, you know that a lot of merchants sort of like circle the Brahmin at the Caravanserai, but it's outside the walls because everywhere else you have to like pay, and they don't want to pay, and it's a defensible location that's still outside the walls. But yeah, you guys could just like park somewhere in the settlement. There are various like semi-abandoned, destroyed, shitty buildings.
Do we need the park?
Is there any clearly marked parking spaces?
Out front of the Chamber of Commerce, yes. Several of them being empty.
I'm really tempted to just park the car in a parking spot, and if anyone gives a shit, we'll be like, "No, we got a parking pass." But on the other hand, I'm not sure we want to advertise that we have a parking pass. I don't know. Maybe just park like an alley somewhere.
Yeah, and it's more or less night. So I guess the question is like, how would you guys choose to pass the night?
Is there like an inn or hotel?
There's a saloon at least.
Yeah, there's a saloon.
This is a merchant town. There's definitely be some sort of.
Yeah, so the saloon, the saloon, like the rooms are booked at the saloon. You do find if you look around for like further places of business, find one closer to the north side, called the Bungalow and Go.
All right.
You see that the southern side, it's had like this like some sort of sign that says bungalow, clearly from a different building, and then the ampersand is from a different sign, and someone's painted in red paint the word "go" next to it. It's what looks like it was once a strip mall, but it's been converted into a motel of sorts. Yeah, the dude who owns it is like, "Hey, welcome to the Bungalow and Go. You bungalow and then you bunga go. Also, if you're scratching the night, don't worry about it."
Scratching?
What?
Yeah, so remember I said that you saw the glinting of chitin from the north when you come in?
Ooh.
It's probably just Meyer lurks up against the walls, isn't?
Because he's like, no.
I don't see why.
We should just set up like a bunch of hammocks in the back of the
thing.
truck.
I don't want to sleep here.
True, we could actually do like camera stop.
So you see the bungalow and go and say bungalow no, basically.
Correct.
I mean, I'm interested. What are the rates like?
Oh.
He's like, well, that depends. Separate together.
I look around the room.
What's the rates
and
for
I'm
each?
like-
I'm curious about each option.
And he's like, well, I can give you if you want the sweets for 2, that'll be 10 caps. But if you want the full party gratuity, you can all cram into one room for 20 caps. It'll be a steal.
I mean, that doesn't sound too bad.
Izzy's like, no, Mirelex.
He's like, hey, I've never
I mean,
seen.
clearly they don't get in the building.
Yeah, he says,
My
I've never.
God,
Yeah, he's like, I've never seen a Mirelurk inside my business.
Can I like see if he's lying?
Give me that whiz perception.
Okay. Watch this amazing roll.
Well, there was that one time.
Greg, you good?
I'm sorry, what?
Nothing. I was hearing like a sound coming from your mic. I couldn't tell what it was. It's gone now though. I don't know.
Audio happens. Yeah. So you can't get a read on Bungalow Joe.
Interesting.
I stand by the fact that his name is Bungle Joe, but okay. Also, he's not a ghoul? Wow, okay, that's a surprise.
We just don't have that much ghoul art. I need to work on that.
Okay, I mean, if the party wants to, I mean, we could just try to set up like hammocks and cots in the trunk of the truck. It's totally doable.
I mean, people can sleep in the cab too.
That as well, although
Three
probably
people.
not that many.
I said we break for the group suite, right?
That's what I was saying. We just go 20
Yeah.
caps
I
in, it's
think we
easy.
do
Yeah,
it.
he shows you. He
Why
shows
not?
you the group suite. It looks like what was once a froyo place. It is now all that remains is like a series of like ripped wall outlets and like one very looted counter and some dirty tiles. But inside you do see, and there's like one area that's like weirdly stained. But you do see inside this group special room, beds, 2 beds.
There's only 2 beds.
He's like, hey lady, I mean you could pay for multiple rooms if you want.
I don't mind sharing.
Izzy is not very happy about having to sleep near Mirelex.
He's like, hey, don't worry, it's a
Well-
very secure counter back there.
In fact, at the mention of Mirelex, she turns like pale.
Unfortunate.
I like
Well,
Firelight.
I paid the 20 caps, so whoever wants to thing, I'm taking a bed because I'm old and I need it for my back.
Listen to the ska now, Pug.
I'm down to share a bed.
And I mute the roll 20.
Wow, okay, Rainbow. That's how it is. Yeah, welcome to the Froyo place.
Izzy like steps in and she's like, well, I'm not sleeping on the floor.
Lance, you
Well, you can
presumably
sleep on the
parked out
counter.
front.
I'm happy to share.
Izzy's like, okay.
Does that mean like the other 3 of us are just kind of like SOL?
No, you
Is he-
can sleep on the
is he-
floor.
Izzy sticks her tongue.
Or I'll sleep in the car. It'll be more
As he sticks her tongue out, you like. Sucks to suck.
You suck to suck. Shit out of here. Sleep in the damn car and lock it. Gotta make sure nobody takes it anyway.
Charlie,
We should probably get some bedrolls. Actually, wouldn't be a bad idea.
Charlie, where do you sleep?
Uh,
There's the cab, there's the counter, and then there's the nice space up behind the counter where there used to be froyo machinery, but now there's just sort of like an alcove, and there is a bit of like torn insulation that is a little fluffy. I mean, pokes here and there where like a ripped end of a tube once was, but you know, there's the convenience of few people would suspect that you were there. Or you
split.
you cozy up with Felix.
Yeah.
2 ghouls, 1 bed.
Hey,
2 ghouls chilling in a bed. 200 years old and they're not gay.
Ponder.
Roommates.
Yeah, I was thinking the same.
They were roommates.
I
Yeah.
ship it.
Okay, so you guys spend an uneventful night. Everyone heal on your tokens if you would please. You know, like
Wonder,
plus 1 psyche,
Wait.
plus or as many vitality. Vitality. Bonder also sleeps in the car.
Wait, can we eat some food?
Nah, fam, no food.
No food.
You go bed, no food.
He's just like, but I'm hungry.
Off to bed without supper.
You got cats. Go buy your own food for it. My money isn't real.
What?
He's
I
just
have
like,
NCR dollars, not caps.
Oh.
Psyche!
sure.
Amazing. Is that
Give me
so?
the psyche.
Mage, are you gonna give her a massage?
Yeah. Reciprocal, I would hope.
Sure. I don't know. Izzy doesn't know how to do a massage.
Yeah, Izzy doesn't have masseuse.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, does snuggling heal psyche damage?
Are you saying like if you had a good time?
I mean, yeah.
Then
It's
yeah,
been a
I would
long
say
time
I'd
since
say
Mage
you
was
two
up
plus
on it.
1 additional psyche. But you could also
Okay.
give her your massage thing you can give people to.
Yeah, no, I do. Is that just a bats roll? Or
No, it's an amount that is calculated, and you probably have
Oh,
somewhere in your sheet.
yeah. I'm looking for it right now.
It's probably
It
says.
says masseuse. You can give massages.
Hey, fuck me! It's somewhere in the rule book.
Is it like +2, right? +2 sneaky?
We can just
Something
do
like that.
+2.
We can do it another time.
I have the real book
Yeah.
open.
But like, it's like there's a way you calculate how much it gets you.
Characters give a person massage for starter psyche. Taking 1 hour, the massage restores masseuse's charisma bonus plus agility bonus divided by 2, rounded up psyche to the recipient. Additionally, if the recipient was suffering from a mild ailment's aching joint, they are cured. After getting started in this fashion, the recipient not being from healing if massaged again for as many days, the muscle slowly tightening up again. So, charisma bonus plus agility bonus divided by 2.
Okay. So my charisma bonus is, so my base value is 26.
So, +2.
Oh wait, my current value is 36 actually.
+3.
And agility you said? So 21?
Yeah. So, +5 total, 2 rounded up is 3.
Okay.
So that's 5. And then she just gains 1 regularly, right? Cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So yeah.
Yay for psyche regeneration. I once had 18. Look at me now.
One like bedside massage session later, you guys awaken, and it's the crack of dawn.
The dawn has cracked.
The dawn do be cracking.
2 days. So he said it was in 2 days. So 1 day. You said so. This is like dawn of the final day.
Funny.
48 hours.
No. He said 2 days, right?
Yeah. But you said that yesterday.
So we
It'll
have
be dawn of the
today.
first day.
Yeah, if it's going to be like evening of the second day, then we have till this evening and then the evening after that. So we have 2 like daytimes.
Yeah. So what we're gonna say is, all right. So
Yes, I am correct.
let's say 48 hours until T Day.
like this is night, daytime,
No, you should, this is morning. All right,
daytime.
it's morning. You're at the
Night.
bungalow and go. Times hurt my brain. Okay. They don't teach us that in America. They only teach us about
24
freedom and guns.
hours.
I know what 6 freedoms
Like
from
12
now.
hours.
Yeah, I know what Casey isn't. All right. Point is, you guys all wake up the next day. And you know what? You I feel like you got like a good night's rest in.
Ah, yes.
All right,
Oh, they
well,
got a good
gonna go check out.
Here,
Yeah,
I made a graph for you guys. There you go.
Yay! Graphs!
I don't
That's how-
understand this. What's your 224s? There should be.
It's
there
the
should be
TV show
412.
24. We gotta watch 2 episodes of it.
Nice graph, but it's kind of hard to understand. Can you make it a giraffe?
Oh my fucking god. Okay, moving on.
Oh my
That'd be rage
god.
It's just
I don't like this
I'm a
concept.
visual learner.
Hey, can we go here?
Hands-on.
Hey, can we go here?
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh, you want to
Can we
go
go
where?
where?
That Sam Float Works for the
Yeah.
episode 1 lead?
Yes, please.
We should. The question is, do we take the car or not?
Of course. Why not?
Is that a water park? It sounds like a water park.
It's
We just
rather-
stay at the water park.
They have water parks here.
Have we determined if the car makes noise?
When you look at it, yes, it does. When you look out, it doesn't look like a water park. It looks like it's something that once had open air vats, and it's like 2 warehouses, like really one like over area to park under, a series of open air vats, and then like an industrial-ish building that's semi-collapsed.
I'll settle for skate park. All right.
Yeah,
All right.
Is he's like even better?
I'm imagining Charlie skating now.
Oh my god.
Yo, Charlie
Now that I
rips
got
on
this
the
robotic
skate
leg, I can finally ollie. Get
Oh
Yeah.
shit!
Charlie rips on the skateboard.
You can
okay?
piston kick into the fucking stratosphere with that baby. Like the board probably snaps under the pressure.
Amazing.
nah, cause I got that.
Charlie's
Lift
the
guy.
kind of guy to like roll up on a skateboard and be like, "Sup, dude," and then do like a triple double kick flip and then like look back at them. Like
Yeah, no,
rolls up
I
somebody,
think we
greets
confirmed
them,
that Charlie,
does 9 tricks. How you doing?
Charlie goes hard.
Also,
The
you probably
fucking
just
Tony
have a
Hawk
very
of our
lonely, confused, and
post-apocalyptic
horny
generation.
bodyguard out there, I just realized.
True.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, what?
Is
Yeah.
he just
The
talking
bodyguard
about
was
her-
trying to have
Right.
remember her sparring
with-
session?
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah.
he was. He thought
Total
that.
fucking Goku moment.
Uh,
Turned weirdly horny.
Woo him up.
yeah, okay.
That poor guy.
Thought he was gonna get the spar.
True. Doesn't even know what that
He
means.
brought the jello and
Damn.
everything.
Oh, well. Yeah, you
We
guys,
didn't even know that they were.
you guys
I
awaken,
don't know if they were.
and there's a very nice.
They were.
You got your truck, but like in character, what do you guys like say to one another with the dawn of this day? Given that there's the lead that Bonder has for you for the warehouse that's sus a bit to the west of here. And
I mean, I think the sus house sounds like a great idea.
I also inform everyone that.
However,
our
I want to go to the skate park.
I will also inform
the Jits and Floatworks is great.
friend
wait,
So-
let Charlie talk.
is not as up as we think. He is holding back information about Vault 62. He knows about that shit, and
He lied.
he's sus. He is sus.
Yeah.
We should, after we do this shit, we should like drown him in a shallow bucket or something.
That sounds
well, that
like
sounds
a
rather
completely
drastic.
disproportionate response.
What? That would make the suit not get fucked up, right?
Yeah, but also, like, he didn't tell us about one thing. He might just be waiting till we do the thing for him to tell us. Like, I feel like killing him because he didn't immediately surrender some information that he might be planning to give us in exchange for a thing.
Thank you for the
Seems a
raid.
bit much.
I guess it's.
Hey.
Let's just keep a bucket on hand just in case. Thanks for the raid.
Is he's like,
Yeah.
I'm confused. Do I hit him or not?
Not yet.
Oh.
Hit him yet.
Okay.
Alright, there's a couple things we should probably do before we leave town to go to the warehouse to the west. One, Jet Jump Floatworks is like right fucking here. Should probably go there. Two,
skate park.
I need to poke around town real quick.
You gonna look for a skateboard too?
Not as such. Because
Let's
yeah, before we head
explore
out, I wanna.
All right.
I saw the secret Illuminati logo on that folder.
Mhm.
I want to see, knowing secret Illuminatis, they like to put their symbol in places. And then that's like an indicator to members of the secret Illuminati. I want to see if I can use that knowledge to figure out anything about the secret Illuminati.
Okay, you make so you just want to walk around town, and do you do so alone?
I don't have a better plan. Yeah.
All right, so Felix basically says like, "Hey kids, I'm going out for a pack of cigs. You just wait here, and then we'll do some productivity."
Yep.
All right. Does anybody have any feelings about that after you get out of bed in the morning, or do you just let him do his thing?
Don't worry, kids. I'm just getting some milk and cigarettes.
Oh no,
Do you need a hand with
Gone.
that?
he's gone forever.
No.
Wait. So wait, you go off by yourself?
Yep.
He's like, me too. She just
Wait,
comes-
what do you mean two?
Oh God. Are we splitting up?
Ugh.
Are we splitting the party?
We're
Oh
Can we not?
no!
Oh
Wait, so where are you going? Where are you even going? I don't even know where you're going.
Yeah, you hang out with Mage.
He's like, okay.
If everyone's
Oh,
talking
that
about
worked.
Hi.
Okay.
splitting up and doing whatever, I'm gonna sneak away while everyone's talking about that.
All right, so
Is he
every-
like,
About where they're going.
you go ghost. All right, where do you head after you ghost?
I don't know.
You're just hiding. He's just hiding. All right. You know what? Let's.
Dad went out for a pack of cigarettes. Other dad went out for a pack of smokes.
is
So-
he like looks at Mage? Is he like looks at Mage? She's like, skate park?
What's a skate park?
Skate park! And she just like grabs Mage's
I-
wrist and starts like walking up towards.
I was
him.
gonna say that. You're probably grabbing my wrist. Like me.
Yeah. All right, so Lance, you see that everyone's breaking up, and Izzy is dragging Mage. What do you do?
I don't know.
Bonder's like, oh, so is this like you know, the informal market day where we all just sort of shoot the shit and buy stuff, or you know, maybe
I
happen
mean,
to
me and Mage are doing a real thing.
head in our own direction? Well, he doesn't know that. He just sees everyone's taking off, but he doesn't see
Yeah,
Charlie taking
same.
off.
I don't know. All I know is the car is important that we shouldn't lose it.
Yes, Locks.
All right, so Mage and Izzy, would you make any attempt to recruit Lance for your journey?
I mean,
I don't know. I'm kind of just being dragged off.
is dragging Mage? She like walks past the car. She like stops in front of the car. She just like looks at Lance in the car. She's like, skate park?
Skate park?
Skate
The car
park!
just moved backwards.
What?
And she just like comes up, opens the door, grabs Lance's wrist too, and then just pulls him out of the car and starts walking towards the skate. Door. Actually, you know what? No. She just pulls Mage up onto the back of the truck, and she like slaps the top of it, and she's like just chanting like skate park, as she's like banging the top of the cat.
Bonder just sort of gives you this look, Lance.
I don't know. I guess
What's a
come
skate
along,
park?
Bondo.
So we cut this moment to Felix. he hits the live button. Felix, we cut to Felix. All right. You're walking the mean streets of Lynchburg. Oh wait, no, different podcast. You're walking the mean streets of Proser. Give me a perception. Give me a chow. Fuck me. Give me.
Did you just sneeze like Lightning McQueen? Hello? Did anybody hear that?
Ciao!
Just
That's
like,
different
chow.
than Pillsbury Doughboy. Okay, yeah, you were
Ciao.
saying?
All right, I'll hear an argument. Which skill do you think is most applicable here?
What are you
I'm
doing?
gonna go. Hear me out here. Perception rhetoric.
Well, it is visual rhetoric, so I'll give it to you.
Holy shit! I gave that pitch because that's my best skill.
What
All
the
right,
fuck? Yeah, I knew that.
Would True Sight apply to this? Because what is a secret message like that but a visual lie?
Like yourself.
What the True, though.
Rainbow's like
Look at
if
Felix visually
Oh
lying
my god!
right now.
Okay, I'm gonna
it's like
I
that.
don't remember what the term is for Ada, but I'm gonna re-roll that
Roll a
by
D4.
spending a thing because that's my primary education right
Psyche.
now.
Like,
Yeah, I'm gonna
out!
psych out. That's the term. That was wow! What a pair of shit rolls, but
Got
I'm
him,
second
though.
technically
Yeah.
passes.
Yeah, give me a D4 max to see how psychologically damaged you are by this activity.
Mildly.
Yeah.
I would
So-
say above averagely.
Yeah. So you walk around town and you notice something. You see that little you see built into the cornerstones of several key buildings, little numbers and letters and symbols, and when you bring them all together, because sometimes they look like they're a partially misgraven letter, but if you bring them together, they form a symbol, and you find the invisible hand. You find the invisible hand on 4 buildings around town. The Chamber of Commerce's cornerstone, the Prosser Memorial Hospital cornerstone, the Prosser Historical Citizens Society cornerstone, and the one of the Two Hands Wineries cornerstones.
Interesting.
That doesn't surprise me, actually.
All right. Yeah, that's pretty much about it for what I wanted to do, to be honest.
All right, yeah, Charlie, you witness Felix walking around looking at random building corners. You feel as if though there's a little chirping sound, like his quest log is updating every time he stops at one.
I keep an eye out for would-be muggers and trouble givers.
Yeah, you see there's some people who gawk at the ghoul, but they don't always say or do anything. Everyone sort of seems to be on best behavior because they're all looking over their shoulder at either the chamber's guards or some of the goons who works for the wineries because everyone seems a little testy. So no one's trying to make trouble right now. Yeah. So do you reveal yourself to Felix at any point after he seems to be figured everything out? Or you do have no idea what he's figured out or not?
When it seems like he's figured everything out, I will reveal myself by lighting a cigarette and saying, "Skate park."
What the fuck is this with a skate park? I wasn't paying attention to these kids.
You just hear in the distance. You hear like.
Is this like a metaphor for something? Is this a code word?
For the float works, I'm pretty sure.
Oh. Okay, yeah, let's go, I guess. I mean,
You guys see the truck conveniently pulls by at just the time, and Lance, you see your 2 ghouls hanging out in a blown out old suburbia building, and 2 more aboard the party bus, and you're all down to head to the
Oh my
Flotsam.
god.
Oh my god, yes, the Venga bus. Venga bus plays.
correct.
I'm sorry.
Venga
like to
boys. We like to party. We like the Jetson Floatworks XO1 lead.
Wow.
On occasion, I have found myself to enjoy engaging in the casual purveyance of parties.
Skateboard.
Oh, you don't say.
Oh, you don't say.
Yeah, so you guys
Yeah.
arrive floating in a void. And then there was asphalt. And then there was a stylized indication of like an over-awninged location. There were shadows above, and
My God.
the wire, the beam, at its corners. Not just its corners, but also joints in between. Because you know how these things are in real life. Like they got some little in betweeny ones. And does Lee stretch it? Yeah, he stretches it just enough to make it look elongated. And
Elongated, my. Lee's elongating things now, everybody pay attention.
I thought
This
you
is
needed
where the
medication for that.
fun league ends.
and you see these beams.
You need a verification for that.
The beams here, and we twist the beams. We make them look like there's some sort of like over beam. You know what I'm saying?
And there was
Can we all just take a moment to appreciate what appears to be a almost dream ballet of map making?
I was gonna say, speed running moment. Sorry, speed mapping moment.
Whoa! Look at that.
He's gaming. Ah.
Yeah, and they're just
Actually
this,
coming into existence. Look, you won't find this anywhere else, right? The reality is forming in front of us. It's just
Just
forming.
like a real Fallout game.
the texture pop it is real.
Yeah, it probably takes as long.
The Leland engine is stuttering hard. You've installed too many mods in me.
God.
You see these tubs,
Yeah,
these
you Fallout dead.
these cracked tubs to the west. You see Lee quickly type in gash to pull up the Fallout Gash and Fallout Gash 2.
Damn.
The lesser known Brotherhood spin-offs.
God.
Oh my god.
Yeah. You see, but and there's also to the far left there is Jeremy Corbyn. No, there's like some like blown out metal rusty bits, which once probably housed, had some sort of like very proper like interior that would probably take a while to like fully make and realize. And now we just have like the tasteful suggestion of what's left.
Ah, yes. It is understood. It is understood.
And yeah, you see this liquid residue, this crackness. It looks like there's like pipes as well that were moving things between these vats. You're not quite sure what industrial processes these were used in, but it definitely
reeks of industry in
Yeah,
here.
it reeks of industry and like a smell like acrid paint just overpowers your nostrils to be near it. And you feel like you could do some sick kickflips off these 45-degree angle little things here. If only you guys had
A skateboard.
yeah, but you do see a
So
crate.
you guys had a board to get some major grindage out.
Yeah, you
This
see.
was even invented in this world. Probably not, right?
I think they were
wow,
fucking
that's
with the
actually
rollerblades that had the 4 wheels on them. The roller skates, not even blades. They didn't even figure out rollerblade technology yet. It's how fucking stunted and backwards these fucking idiots. From the
Damn. Okay, Greg, go in.
Meanwhile, in communist China, they were all over the skateboard.
Oh, let me know.
Meanwhile, in China, we already had inline skates. It's
Let him know, Greg. Let him know.
technology.
Seriously,
Chairman
why
Chang was
didn't
like,
China
"Hey."
win? Why didn't China win?
He was like, "Hey, you don't need cars.
Okay.
Cars are a tool of the capitalist. Everyone will rollerblade everywhere."
The Jet Set soundtrack was our national anthem.
Oh fuck! Oh, we absolutely stand for that anthem. Jet set, jet set, jet set future. Like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you
Well, I
guys
mean, they'd have to have skateboards considering they're like entire. Instead of roads,
Understand-
they'd have like a
understand.
massive public infrastructure, right? So like you'd probably just have a whole bunch of sidewalks and trains getting from one place to another. You'd have to have a bike or a skateboard.
No, there was these giant rails where like you'd have to like literally get the grind.
Literally just grind your way to work. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Oh my god.
Yo, all the public transportation lets you off in like fucking pyramids.
There is no public
And
transportation.
you
Public
guys
transportation.
grind.
There is no
anywhere.
public transportation. Literally, the public transportation is just like, literally, there's grind rails like down the main roads. and
It
stuff.
is
Like,
the
that's
people's transportation.
Exist as a surface for someone to land on, and what
Correct.
their skates, so they can transition from one area to the other.
Ooh,
I like
Without
how
skating on the ground like some
this is the
scrubs.
best country. The best country ever.
I
You
like
know
how
how
you
you,
guys
you ever
run
do like
this.
a like? Do you ever have like geography class in like middle school, and you have to like make a country, right? You have to, like, make up a fake country or whatever.
Mhm.
That's that. This is my new country.
I would have
Amazing.
gone to the principal's office if they gave us that program.
The great and glorious nation of Grindhalia.
True.
grind holla.
Grindhalia!
I love
Welcome
it.
to my hall. Here there's
Place
only
where we only care
grinding.
about three things: grindage, sick kicks, and tight lids.
Ugh.
Tight lips. I love it.
Indeed.
If you die on the skate park, you are reborn in the skate park of the gods!
So yeah, you guys roll up to this spot. It looks humble, you know, as if though overstretched textures, copy pasted many times, constitute the wide share of it. Looks like it was maybe an area added by a mod though, so you're a bit more forgiving.
So there's like this little like canopy here, and then this is like ground. Pog.
Skate park.
Skate park. Oh wait, did we pick up Felix and Charlie on the way here? I did not hear that.
Yeah,
sorry.
no, that
Yeah,
definitely
you
happened.
rolled up and said, "Get in, bitch. We're going to the skate park."
Okay, bet.
That is actually literally what happened, yes.
Yeah, and you guys roll up and you see that there is like some like abandoned buildings and stuff, and there's like some scattered papers and a little but mostly just like some crates left out here, along with a sort of ruined desk.
Well,
And Izzy just pops out and
Mm.
runs over here.
check
Yeah.
out the desk.
He's just gonna like go over here
Mhm.
and pop a sick grind for shield on this little thing.
All right, give me an agility bat plus 10, I guess.
Wait, can I assist by like,
Dab.
watching
Dab,
you
dab, dab,
really
dab, dab, dab,
clapping?
dab, dab.
Yeah, give us a. Oh my God, you just critically succeeds on that mad grind.
Oh shit, I don't even need to assist.
Felix,
Holy shit!
Felix, you run these drawers and you find a little You find two things of interest.
All
First, you find some 5.56. In particular, you find 15 rounds of 5.56. Additionally,
Put him out on the table and like
You find
one stays.
Oh yeah, I take it. Give me.
you find a hunk of wood as well. But under that hunk of wood, you see that there has been to this hunk of wood bolted like 2 dolly cart wheels.
Grind.
I say, I look at this and I'm like, weird. Hey guys, I found some scrap wood.
Wait.
I bet we can use these wheels for something. Probably help me if the power armor doesn't move. We could use the wheels to get it to move.
Lance, you find a clipboard with a yellowed, half-torn manifest on it. One includes a blue bonnet, delivery. A blue bonnet. Fucking.
Service?
It says that they are a blue bonnet vacuum service.
Oh, okay.
But you know from your time in a certain organization in the NCR that that is code word for a classified military shipment. And you also see that this place was receiving a lot of building materials. It's on one of the yellowed, torn off bits, but like all of them have like a line, like all of the building materials have a line drawn to who it is, and the final one, like pallet of wood, like steel I-beams, concrete, digging supplies. You see the name Vault, and then it cuts off because the paper's torn, but you can make a guess.
Of course it does.
Oh, fuck.
Don't you remember hearing that Vault Tech was having some supplies dropped off to an anonymous location somewhere out west?
Wait, when was that? When did we remember? I mean, Izzy
Yes,
doesn't know
I
what
do.
the fuck.
Wait!
I show this to Felix. He'd probably make more sense of it.
Wait,
What's that?
we're not.
Construction
Oh my
material.
god.
I think you're missing.
Oh,
I
we
don't
gotta
think you think.
Tear the fucking place apart.
I don't think what's happening is what you're thinking, Pat.
I don't know what's happening.
Okay.
To
I
be
thought you.
clear.
Never mind. Okay, you just.
I'm
no,
not
wait.
piecing things together. I'm just like, oh shit, this is at the very least another clue. Anyway, continue.
A clue?
We're
I'm
finding
just
clues!
I'm like, okay, this is.
We just found a clue. A clue. We just
Oh,
found a clue. What's it
I
gonna
gotta,
say?
pop open those crates, see what we can find. Look under that jug, tear open the floors.
Yeah. So everybody, give me one. Everybody, give me one perception salvaging roll.
Okay. God.
Yes.
That's what you really want, Lee.
That is really what I really want.
A single one.
Hey!
Ah! Finally,
I
good roll.
wanna really.
Really, 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 really.
Yeah.
Zig zig.
Alright, so what is the governing stat of this?
Perception. It's perception.
So
salvaging.
perception salvaging. Why is that like the only operational skill I don't have a rank in? Fuck me.
Unlucky.
Anytime.
Fine. I just got into 18
If you
with
want.
like 33.
Yeah, I mean, you get some
That's my
degrees.
target.
Yeah.
So I gotta.
Alright, so everybody put your degrees of success in chat for me real quick.
I think I only got one.
No, you got 2, Pat.
20 out of 33 will
Oh,
get you
okay,
one.
okay. I'll take it.
You only got
I'll
1.
take it. Nah, fuck.
Max is shy.
Aw.
It's 7 points per degree, right? I'm pretty sure
10.
that's the rule.
Oh, 7
Oh,
points.
is it
10. It's 10.
Oh,
No, yeah, it's
So
10.
you get a degree
I'm
on the
trolling.
dot for hitting your target number. So 10 past your target number is the second degree of success.
Yeah, I was
Oh, then I
wondering why
have
we
two.
would be counting in base 7.
for some reason I thought it was 7. I don't know. Sorry.
It's okay.
No, it's fine.
These things happen. I suppose you could almost say these things happen.
But you wouldn't.
But
I
who
might.
would? But who
Yes,
would?
then
No.
you both get 2 then. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got 0. Say.
So yeah. Okay. So Mage and Felix both get 2 degrees of success. You hop out. You look around. Here's what you find. Founder T. Sullivan hops out and he's like, "I'm helping."
Amazing. We stand a helpful.
Felix,
wing.
you look around like these like broken bits, and you surmise
Hmm.
that
Are we surmising here?
based on based on like some of the tracks more or less, you surmise that there was a lot of loading and unloading that happened here. You find a ripped certificate. It is a forklift certificate made out to one Jenny T. And then the surname begins with a CR and is cut off. Meanwhile, Mage,
Jenny T. Krabs.
you muck about in the ruined sludge of this warehouse. And
Awesome.
you find here...
Unloaded screen.
Yes.
Yes, yes, quite indeed. Yes, yes.
You find a sign indicating that you find actually what you find is buried amongst all of this. You find a crate. Within the crate, you find what's these big metal scoopy things? Uh-oh.
Big metal scoopy things? Did I just acquire a shovel?
Ooh!
You find additional armored plating for an XO1 frame.
I shout, I found a shovel!
Just found a show.
You also find locked in like in a cracked yellow and black case. You peel it open to find a fusion core.
Oh, that's actually seriously valuable. What the fuck?
You say that?
But you know the good shit.
busy. Izzy's too busy doing double backflips.
Wow, you not appreciating the forklift certificate?
I mean, I appreciate the forklift certificate, Lee. I don't want to talk trash on your forklift certificate. It's no a power armor, Pauldrons.
Certificate.
I announced very loudly that I found a shovel, but when I see the fusion core, I see that, my eyes go wide, and I shut the box immediately, and I'm just like, I found some other stuff too. I'm gonna bring it out.
Izzy's like, "Hey," and she just like does a couple more flips.
Yeah, you guys see like. Indeed, here's a question, Felix. Did you give Izzy the board, or is she just doing this on her shield?
Oh,
I mean, I kind of just like put the board on the desk because I was just like, it's scrap wood with some wheels on it.
Desk? That's for nerds.
Charlie, you see what appears to be an implement of great skatitude before you.
Oh my god.
How would you react in this moment?
Charlie.
You hear her ripping it up. You hear her just like clackety clacking all over.
Just like back in China.
Don't help.
I have the high ground. Don't go for it.
Yeah, it really takes you back. Hold on, wait, no, hold on. It really takes you back.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. I unmute the roll 20 because there was no.
I'm sorry. What?
You see, Felix took out the plank board that has like 2 dolly carts nailed to either side of it and put it out on this desk in front of you.
Why does it bring me back?
To skating in China.
Oh! I thought we had already established that it was a skateboard. Yeah, you know what? Let's see if I still got it. Yeah.
Give us that. Oh my god,
Wow.
Charlie, what do you do? What do you do? Do you just go Tony Hawk Pro Skater up in here with Izzy?
Yeah.
You make the flip grinds
Yeah,
between these 2 rails?
And then, yeah, wait, no. I drop in off of this, and then...
Charlie climbs the fucking awning.
Yeah,
Can we get a concept success on this?
yeah, no, we already rolled great. Yeah, so like you guys just hanging out as Izzy and Charlie just make skating sounds. Bonder's like, so Lance, when do I get whatever drugs you guys smoke?
That's a good question. I've yet to get them to.
He's like, oh, dude, so like you were the new guy before you guys picked up me?
Yeah, I think I'm literally the new guy by like a couple of hours.
He's like,
before
oh,
you.
he's like, oh, well, new guy solidarity. He like, goes for a fist bump.
Oh, I fist bump him back.
I like
Oh,
that
yeah.
this guy's trying to ingratiate himself into our group. But
What do
he's
you mean
ingratiating
ingratiate
himself.
He's in our group.
He's
No,
trying
I was-
to be my friend.
I
Whether
was
he
talking
wants
about,
to be
I was
or
talking
not.
about Volchev's character.
Oh. I thought you meant the other guy, Alexander. I was like, that guy's in our group whether he wants to be or not.
I'm just being a dick.
Congratulations, you've been elevated from NPC to mascot.
Amazing. He's gonna die very dramatically.
The way you said
That's your shit.
fuck me. Okay.
So
Look at this guy getting character development. He's gonna die.
yeah, so you guys, you're chilling. Mage, you're over here on this side, so you can see more clearly that it looks like there's some fellas in like 10-gallon hats, like sort of prowling the countryside, looking like they're on patrol. They seem to be headed on your direction on account of maybe the fact that you pulled up in a truck and are very, very obvious.
Very conspicuous. Yeah, no, so I immediately, when I see that, I go over to the only authority figure of which I'm currently aware, Felix. And,
Oh, no.
You've become the party.
Oh, no.
The only grown up.
It's been pretty clear to me for a while that Felix is the grown up in the group, and I mean, Charlie's also kind of grown up, but like he's the fun kind of grown up. He's like the Grunkle Stan of the group, I would think. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, he's like the chill grown up. That's like, you go to him if you want to get some pot or like you want to know somewhere to fucking like have a good time. But, like, I don't know. Felix seems to be the one who's just like, yeah, I'm no fun all the time.
All right, so you round the corner, coming to Felix.
Okay, rude.
Rude but true.
I refuse to accept the second half of that
Felix is
statement.
the grown
Just
up
rude.
that you're gonna look back on in a couple years and be like, oh yeah, that wasn't too fucked up.
No, I mean,
Whereas
like, honestly, as far as
Charlie is the kind of grown up people will look back on in 20 years and be like, wow, I can't believe I lived through that. I
See,
should
honestly, like,
not have done all that jet with that stranger.
Is he and Charlie like both like grind past like Charlie goes like this way and then Izzy goes this way and they like high five midair.
Hell yeah.
Oh
Like
my
big
god, we need fan out of this moment. Yeah.
amazing.
The clap
you know,
heard around the world.
As they go past, Izzy gives him a I like your cut, G, and she smacks him on the back of the head after. High five. It's like a high five motion, and then she dodges his hand into the I like your cut, and then she keeps
I like
going.
your cut, G.
All right, so what's up,
Yeah,
mate?
sorry. I go to one of the two dads in this group, and
I'm sorry.
so first off, I say, hey, look over there in the horizon, kind of over their ways where I was coming from, like in that specific place. You see what I'm seeing with the pointy hat thingies that are popping up on the horizon, like little walking cacti from those old movies.
Do I see what she's seeing?
They're slightly obscured from where you're standing right now. They're slightly obscured by like the ruined like one wall of a facility. But if you step to the side a bit, yeah, you can see that there's a 5-person patrol, with like cowboy repeaters and hunting rifles and the like, headed this way. They look like they're from one of the wineries.
Well, looks like we got some Vinos Visitinos.
Yeah, that's one way to put it. And also, my character says, like, really, like, beckoning Felix in. Then she pops open the box, which has the reactor core. I found this.
You might want to put that in the car.
Yeah, I was thinking that too. And also these shovels. She actually thinks they're not shovels, but could be used as shovels. She doesn't really know what they are
definitely
immediately.
put those in the car. Like, holy shit, that's power armor, motherfucker.
Oh, they're like the things on the. Oh, I didn't know they looked like this when they weren't attached to moving death machines. Cool. I go put that in the car.
Yeah.
Do we have a lockbox? We should have a chest. We should have like a legit chest in our car. I feel like.
You probably have some area. We put it on like the seats.
If someone's like able to rob the back of our car, they're probably just gonna steal the car. So like, you know,
Yeah.
there's pretty much this.
knowledge a Wastelander has towards cars.
I guess there's pretty much nothing in the world I can think of that you could fit in the back of the car that would be worth more than the car. So like,
Yeah,
Exo 1
that's pretty
power
fair.
armor.
would
I
that
don't know.
fit in the back of the truck? Really?
Yes, it would. You could fit it easily. I don't know, 6 to 8 sets in the back of the truck.
Would it be too heavy?
Definitely be worth more than the car.
It wouldn't be too heavy
You
though.
can fit 6
No.
sets.
I mean, it might ride down the suspension a bit, but you could fit.
No. It's a
Alright,
truck.
well, I don't know.
It's a flatbed military truck. It's
It's
not
a
like a
flatbed.
Okay,
You can fit 6
It's a flatbed truck.
and
It'll be
fucking
fine.
power armor's like a quadrillion pounds. Leave me alone.
It is not.
Even if it was like 2,000 pounds, it only.
I like how
makes
we're getting into a weight argument. I'm just like,
It's like,
No.
like
All right, yeah.
boy, it's
I
like-
I'm gonna kind of
Go to
Lord.
10 pounds.
I'm gonna let everyone know, like, hey, I'm just gonna step up to the different groups of people, and be like, hey, we got some people coming, look like they're from the vineyards, and get over here and be like, hey, vineyard people coming.
Ooh, why are they
If anyone
coming?
asks, we're here to skateboard.
What? Why else
What's
are
a
we here?
skateboard?
why
Yeah,
else
like
are we
that
here?
is why we're here. What do you mean, why? If anyone asks.
Yeah, sure.
So,
Okay.
I stopped skating, but I don't put down my board.
Indeed.
What kind
I
of
just
what
kinda,
kind of
like, sit down with it. And,
what kind of grip do you hold?
Oh my god.
Oh, okay. So I kind of have it like behind my head, and I have my arms kind of like
Stop.
on it. You know what I mean?
Stop.
Oh my god.
Charlie definitely took off his shirt to grind for this.
You see,
Huh.
you see like the porous skin of the ghoul bod.
Oh man, that's interesting.
Is he like ew?
Wait, I did not see this person showing up. Where the fuck
Yeah,
did they come
whomst
from?
is that?
What?
Whomst is that?
Where?
Also, by the way, can we just appreciate that we have a fucking full map now, and we entered this as a black canvas? Like
Yeah,
this
so-
was.
Yeah, so
once just
you see
plain
two.
fucking paper.
Yeah, so two of these cowboys. You see that you
That
saw
was
5 people
interesting.
approaching. You see 3 come around this way, and a cowgirl with tips her cap and says, "Howdy there, strangers."
Howdy, hey.
She has
Howdy.
she has a cowboy repeater on a strap.
Hi.
She says, "I couldn't help but notice that you were real close to our patrol pattern, so we figured that I would just mosey on over here and see what all the kerfuffus was with all that slapping of metal and wood. Y'all wouldn't
Well,
be building nothing up here, would you?"
Nah, we're skating. You skate, bro?
She's like,
Officer, we're just hitting some sick grinds, officer.
she
I don't
just-
know what they're doing, but I think it's fun.
She blinks, very confused. She sees that Charlie isn't wearing a shirt and like thought what Izzy said was a euphemism, so she's like, "Oh, I mean, if that's your thing, but I thought there might have been some construction up here, and you know, you can't just run around building things." But she does not know what skating is, and it is apparent on her face. Like they are all
Really some
flabbergasted.
sick dexterity skills, bro.
She's like, watch this move.
Tearing it up.
She goes over to this thing and like, I don't know, does a fucking quadruple kickflip over it.
Give me that agility bat plus 10.
God, I hope I crash and burn.
You absolutely like slam your shield into this and then do a quick face plant and like scrape your knee for 1 damage. And she's like, "Wow, That's mighty interesting.
Like,
Don't worry, it's
back
supposed to
up,
look like that. It's
is it like
badass.
you just see half of Izzy's like Izzy's torso like pop up over the top? Like I'm okay.
That's what's supposed to happen.
Yeah.
She does the like radical thing towards Charlie.
Lance and Felix, you would be
Radical.
Lance and Felix. You're holding back here, right?
Yeah.
You do see that
I mean,
there's.
I'm probably gonna step up to like just up here.
I would
Okay,
say,
well then Lance, you notice that there's a cowboy peeking his head around the corner, who's definitely got like a raifu, and he's like eyeing up your laifus, and he's you suspect that this might be like a tactical position in case things go to shit.
Yeah. I guess I'm just gonna watch him and just have my hand ready to go to my rifle and be
Alright.
like, Bender, don't die, or Bonder.
Bonder's like, oh, you don't have to tell me twice, and he like gets in hard up behind this fucking crate, and he's like, oh god, the survivor's guilt twice would crush me. Actually, I've kind of gotten used to it. Maybe I'll be okay. And
It's
and
a fine spot for me.
yeah, so they sort of walk out. This guy gets up here. This guy gets up here, and she's standing out in the open. She's like, so you're doing this skating thing, yeah?
Yeah, watch this. Izzy does a standing backflip.
Why don't you get like 92?
She's like, all right, well, I've seen her skate, and then she looks at Charlie and says, but what about you?
Oh my god.
Charlie, Izzy, you hit the soft grass rather than hit your head into the concrete.
I tell her she's not ready for the legend, and then
I'm gonna let this count as a graft if you'd like to psych that out.
oh yeah, I'll say that.
Oh my god.
She's not ready for the legend break skateboard.
Oh, really?
That is a meaty tax on your psychological
Why don't you
state.
get like
Like,
a
not
fucking
ready for the
70 or
legend
80 or
breaks
something?
collarbone.
Fuck me. You're gonna die.
Oh my god, what does Charlie do? How does Charlie... She's not ready for the legend. What does the legend show her?
Okay, so I do a hand phone with my hand.
Mm-hmm.
And I go to
The
phone,
radical thing.
like,
Yeah.
oh, so no head. And then I put the board down as if I'm gonna break it in half. But then I kick it and it flips up, and then I do an ollie on the board and skate off.
Oh my god.
He lands with like that, that skater pose where they like have their hands down like really low and they like kind of like lean their head forward. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Oh my god. You skate... Which direction do you skate off in?
I do a loop-de-loop and end up right back where I am.
Oh my god. She's like, wow. I dare say this whole skating thing is rather titillating. And one of them says, indeed, it's caused me to rethink my armed service to the enslaving class of this society. And she's like, oh, well, don't go fucking get ahead of yourself here. I don't see you paying the rent any other way. He's like, it's moved my spirit. The other one's like, I mean, it wasn't that impressive. He's lying, though. You can tell. He thinks it's impressive.
Well, I'll be happy to teach you anything I know about skating, on the condition you guys got food and treat us to dinner and shelter for the night.
They're like, I mean, like, we've got some food. Cook us up some beans. But as for shelter, we'll be heading back to the winery, and it's sort of an employees only type situation.
Which one? I like wine.
She's like, oh, we're from the Mark Park Winery.
No kidding. I thought we were in what's the other one? I thought we were in
Two Hands is in town.
the other one.
Is he like?
I think the Snock Winery.
I thought we were in Snock Winery territory. Huh.
No, that's out east.
Oh. We're not from around here.
Yeah, we have 200% less Mirelurk attacks than our guests at the Mark Park Winery.
No
Is
kidding.
he like, can we come, pretty please?
They're like, I don't know about that. I mean, we can't really just bring people back.
Is he's like,
okay.
"Aw, but please," and then she's gonna give him like Poppy Dog eyes plus like, can I roll like some sort of charisma roll here?
Yeah, you can give me a charisma expression.
Pog. Do.
Woo, yes.
All right, they're gonna be like, now we really can't be doing that. That's not a kind of breach of contracty situation. Now, do you want to quality attack them?
So I thought that was only during
Social combat? I'll let you do it in like a social skirmish setting if you'd like.
I mean, sure. That just raises my target number by 25.
Well, so like the social roll and the quality attack are two separate rolls.
Oh, okay. No, they're not. No, you.
All right, they're like, oh my, and like this guy comes up and like elbows to the rib and is like, I mean, you know, we're allowed to bring people over, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm saying. She's like, well, I mean, I can. She scratches the back of her head and she's like, so like, do all of you and your friends want to come over?
Yeah, we like food.
It's like,
It's
yeah.
a party.
He's
And
like,
we can teach you about skating.
yeah, this guy's like, I am
share my
quite
war
interested in
stories.
skating.
Is he
And
no, I'm just kidding.
Skater kids.
So rude of us not to introduce yourself, by the way. What's your name? I'm Paige. Hi.
they're like, well, I mean, I suppose we could invite you on over and, you know, we could just have ourselves a cola and such.
Izzy hops over this and runs up, and she puts out like both her hands to these two people. She's like, Izzy, nice to meet you.
She tries to shake your hand. And shake, and she's like, oh, my name? I'm Velma.
Awesome.
Good.
Pleasure to name you as an NPC.
He was a skater girl. She said, see you later, fool.
Oh my god.
He did enough for her.
He was 200 years old.
Oh my god.
Smelled of rotting bread and mold.
I'm looking up.
Velma, Mark, Timothy, and like, oh, you boys come out now, and they come out from around the corner like, oh, hey, we were just taking a piss.
Oh wow. We would have been totally ambushed if you guys were trying to kill us.
Oh yeah, good thing. Yeah, well, we used to go on patrol to make sure raiders don't come through. But of course, you're all good, honest folk. Yeah.
I was kind of
man's
worried you
name
guys
is-
were raiders. We're
This
just out here
this
having
man's
fun.
name is Collins,
Interesting that you would name that man.
and this man's name is Bortubulus.
What?
Bortubulus.
Damn, that's a cool name.
What? Where are we coming from with these names now?
The wasteland, baby.
Bortubulus is a dope name. Leave him alone.
It really is.
Velma, Mark, Timothy,
Power do you
Collins, and Bortubulus go on patrol.
How much power do you think a man named Bortubulus exudes when he walks in a room?
That's definitely a powerful name. Like I'm not throwing shade here. I'm just like, whoa, where did this come from? Like,
I'm
what
just
are we
gonna-
doing now? The stakes have been raised. Shit. Bortubulus in that house. We gotta fucking run.
Yeah.
Full of syphilis,
Fe-
full of
Felix,
syphilis.
your group is like getting themselves invited over to one of these places you're talking about hidden. Are you gonna say anything? Or you
I
just
mean,
gonna
that
have to
seems
say-
like a freaking opportunity to me. I don't know what you're on
That's
about.
what I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So,
agree.
yeah, so you guys, I mean, invitation acquired, and Velma and her patrol are like, well, we sort of got to swing around, but why don't we all just enjoy ourselves a little picnic first? And they're like, yeah, we can throw down right here on top of this pile of logs. Let me just pull out a nicely sized, piece of semi-rusted metal to eat off of. Oh, what a fine idea.
I think I have an actual pan. Hold on a second, guys. Give me a sec. I ruffle through my big sack of things that I have.
Well,
I probably have a pan.
everybody gathers around, and it's cooking time. And like, ooh, I'm
Oh,
starving.
hell
Velma,
What do we have
yeah.
ingredient wise?
they have brought beans.
I'm going to stress out on that. I'm gonna psych out. Drop me.
I drag Bonder with me.
To clarify, they are free holy beans.
These Padres eating beans.
Correct.
I take 3 damage, but you know what? It's gonna be worth it. Watch. Boom. Worth it.
Oh, that wastelander eating beans.
No.
This is why we cuddle, guys. It's for the re-rolls.
This wine drinker eating beans.
You bring Bonder with you, yes. Bonder comes with you. It's everybody. All right, so Pat, you're cooking. You're cooking up.
Yeah, I think I've gathered some herbs, right? And I popped open one of those ramen things. All right. So like I'm basically making like a whole big ass pot of noodles, with beans and random assorted veggies.
Is he like sitting beside you, like watching you cook, like drooling, like?
I've had this. Mage has made me this meal IRL.
Nah, I've made this meal IRL.
Is he just like sitting there drooling, like, is it ready?
Almost. It's really quick, actually. It takes so little time to make. This is one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Like then, like 30 seconds later, she's like, "Is it ready now?"
Give me like.
Yeah, you guys see like a little like noodle sign pop over her head. 10 minutes later, like ding ding ding, and it's all cooked. Everybody. Yeah, and that with that many that constitutes a damn good time. Plus 2 psyche.
It was almost worth it, guys. Woo!
Yeah, so heal yourselves up, everybody. 2 psyche. Bonder Sullivan also goes up. He's like, wow, that's delicious. How did you feed so many people with that small amount of food? And Velma's like,
it's a miracle.
I do love myself a frugal woman.
It's mostly water.
Bortubulus just sort of gives you like a slight, an ever so faint yet clearly detectable approval nod.
No, it's clearly Bortubulus. Based on his name, he would go, Bortubulus is pleased by this offering. You may yet live another day, mortal, provided you once again provide me with more noodles.
Yeah. So yeah, people just
That is the proclamation of I, Bortubulus.
People would just sort of like, like pop over, like whatever there is to pop over, and then they eat, and they're like, these are some good victuals and fixins. And Velma's like, so, what brings you all out this way with your fine culinary skills?
Oh, we're just passing by,
Skate
doing
park.
this and that. Skate park also, I guess. They are the skators.
Well, I guess I never knew this place was a skate park. Yeah, I mean, we used to walk by here all the time patrolling. We never realized it had such it was an amenity. Yeah, we just assumed it was another eyesore.
skate park if you believe in yourself.
It's got some sort of cultural, significance.
Yeah. Timothy is like, oh, but what if I lack self-confidence?
Don't worry, kid.
Just
You'll
fall
get there.
a bunch of times.
He nods, confused but hoping to believe. And yeah. You guys enjoy a fine fixed meal with these folks, and it's like a brunch. It's between breakfast and lunch. It's like, oh wow, this is great. So yeah, you want to come by the barracks later? We can show you around, have a drink of the Nuka-Cola, and not to brag or anything, but we do have a Nuka-Cola fountain in the back.
Holy shit! That's
Holy
awesome.
shit! Where do you get syrup?
Wow.
She's like, oh well, I mean, winery secrets. Wink.
Cool.
And he's like, but what about the wine?
Colin was like, oh yeah, I mean, we can open a bottle of that too. It's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Felix, thinking of the bottle of Chardonnay he has packed in the truck.
But yeah, they're all pretty chill. You all have a nice, chill conversation with these cowboy-equipped fellas.
Pog.
So
When they leave, I'm really considering,
or
like...
are they leaving?
So they're fine either way. They're fine to show you in at any point, either for like for dinner or like now-ish.
I mean, we can come back another
Wait,
time.
alright guys, wait.
Their winery isn't the one we need to hit, right?
Well, it's one of
Yeah,
the two
One
that
of the two we could hit.
Yeah, so you have a choice between hitting either the Sonak Winery or the Mark Park Winery.
I think we should pose as friendlies and go in with these
Well,
guys.
alright. So
But
here's
that's not
my...
supposed to happen for 2 days from now, right? Or something like that?
Yeah, here's
Yeah,
my
but
thought.
you could canvas the place.
Yeah, here's my thought though. What if we convince them that the other guys are planning on attacking them.
I mean,
No.
but why though?
It's a,
Yeah, I'd
I
rather
mean,
kill people.
Fair
I'm
enough.
sorry
I
to
feel
be
like we
about it.
No, I'm
we
down
go to
to
this
kill
winery,
people.
get a sense of their stuff, maybe sabotage their defenses a bit in a subtle way that'll help us during the attack. Or if this place looks really well defended, attack the other one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, that sounds good.
Ah, yes, I love being a turncoat.
Whenever you want to end it.
Indeed.
So I mean, this is probably a good time to end.
Yeah, I mean, I think we zoom out on like the fine meal Mage has cooked up, and
is he singing like really like bad campfire songs?
nice. Everyone's
Yeah, I did not
laughing.
realize
They're
how
all
busy the guy-
they're all
Did
laughing obligingly along with you.
Don't speak, know just what you're saying.
Amazing.
Please stop explaining.
Yeah. Now, everybody who's come out to view this, if you do exclamation mark links like I just did, you can get the Discord link. If you go to the Dreamscapes in our Discord, you can hit a react roll to gain access to certain channels, and that will let you do cool stuff. And
Yeah, please.
give
Join
feedback like our friends here are about to. If it's given in the Discord before I end the stream, I will read that feedback out. So,
And
like,
address it.
yeah.
Yeah, no, Lee's on.
Is he just
point.
like down by the bay, where the watermelons used to grow? Back to my home, I dare not
Yeah,
go.
so it's-
For if I do, my mother will say,
Yeah, so it's
"Have
your
you ever
feed-
seen a Brahmin?"
Oh my god. So yeah, it's uranium
Sipping on
fever
some
time.
lemon. Down by the bay, down by the bay.
Greg, would you care to kick us off with the feedback?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's see.
Oh my god.
Oh, yes.
Skate park.
Yeah. Although, credit for that goes to like the party, like you and Rainbow.
But I mean, credit also for goes to the DM. Look at the map now.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Look amazing. Quick map skills is beautiful.
Quick maps. Oh my god.
Quick maths.
Let's see. Oh, I see the nameplates are messed up on the Twitch.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I need. I'm gonna figure. I'm gonna get those in order for next time. I think.
Okay. What else? What else? Let's see. Least favorite?
I am the god of hellfire.
I am the Lord of Hellfire.
Yo.
Yeah,
We all on the
it can
same
be
level.
anything. It can be any,
Skater Ghoul coming for in
I don't
the
know.
future, by the way.
Least favorite? I guess if I can think of something slower.
Mhm.
Starting was a little slow, I guess. I don't know. Getting into the town was.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't have any specific complaints.
I dragged my feet on that.
Okay. Not really a big deal, but I guess. What I want to see more of. I kind of got part of what I wanted to see more of from today, to be honest. Another city, some weird, like, with the thing with the center of commerce and the commerce family completely misunderstanding what that all supposed to mean. That's kind of the shit that I've been wanting to see more of. I like that. So I don't really know what more, because you kind of gave me what I wanted with that.
But keep on in that goofy Fallout vein, where it's like they're living in the ruins of something they don't really understand. Like, yes, of course, my whole family's the Chamber of Commerce,
Right.
the Chamberwick family.
That's so spirit of Fallout, I think. It's within the vein. But yeah, that's it for me. I gotta go.
All right,
Later, y'all.
peace, Greg. Love you.
Later.
Remember, kids.
Wait.
Did anybody hear what his remember kid? He trolled us. He fucking trolled us. King shit. All right, Rainbow, hit us with it.
Later, skater.
Oh my god. I had fun today.
I don't know, like not much to say. I mean, this map coming together so quickly was cool. I like the town map. It was simple, but I liked it. I think it like okay. Can you go to it really quick?
Heck yes, Queen. Two hands / procer.
Yeah. So like, it's a big map, but like, you know, like so like, all of this is just like this whole part. Oh god, what just happened? Like all of this,
the
is
peripheries
just,
are just set dressing.
It just wasted screen space. Like
Oh, okay, okay,
you know?
okay. Wasted screen space on the
like it doesn't really
map.
do anything, and because it's so like low res, it doesn't really like, you know, like if it would have just been like if you would have had it zoomed like to this much,
It would have looked better.
it would have looked better, and you also could have like spaced things out because with the nameplates, it's really kind of hard to see anything. Like I can't even really see where these places are, you know.
Yeah, no, yeah.
So you would have been able to space them out more, and it would have
Absolutely.
looked a little bit better.
100%.
And like I
agree.
can't even see like any of the roads or anything, right?
Yeah, I also
yeah.
had you guys drive in on a railway track.
That's fine. I don't care about that.
That's
That was
fine.
fun.
It's
Yeah.
Fallout.
Who cares? Yeah. So yeah, like the beginning was good. The Chamber of Commerce was fun. I like talking to that guy. He seems interesting. I don't know. I really like the parts. Like the fun part about Fallout to me is the people.
Mm-hmm.
And so like when we spend a whole session not really near any people, like I know that's part of like I don't dislike those parts. Like I like when we just have sessions that are like in the wasteland kind of thing, but like it's nice to always come back to like a town place, and I think that was good. The session, like it was nice to have a little like a town session because we just did like, you know, a not so town session most of it, right? Like I don't know, like I just personally I enjoy like I like the balance. I think you're usually pretty good at keeping that balance, right? So it's not like a negative comment. It's just like something I noticed about today. I don't know. I can't really think of anything else.
Fair.
I don't know, I have
Anything you want to see more of?
I'd like to see like I'd like it to be very obvious the differences between the factions here, you know? Do you get what I mean when I say that? Like I want to see the different ways that the different wineries and things act, you know? Like either be that through like different tokens, or like different, I mean, it doesn't have to be different tokens. Like I'm not saying like you have to draw a bunch of different tokens. I'm just saying like, you know, some way to show that they're like very different places and they have like different like, you know, traditions and like personality to them. Because I don't want it to just be like the four factions, guys with guns that sell wine, like, you know, that I feel like that could be kind of bad if it happens. So like I think in the future, like definitely make sure it doesn't. That's what I'll say. Yeah.
I'm confidently won't, because last time we had like a faction battle, that shit popped.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh yeah, like different businesses seem to be like my default faction setup for this.
I don't know. I think it's fine. It'll work.
It kind of works. Like in this instance, it
You're a
absolutely.
bit of
That's
a
kind of
an
how
corporatist.
Fallout works, isn't it?
I mean,
Yeah.
Usually that is how.
yeah,
Fallout
everybody
works.
has a business model, all right? It's just that
Guys,
like,
yeah.
the
It's
NCR
kind of
has a
crazy.
business model and the Legion has a business model, and so does the
You
Strip.
just keep it in line with the rest of it.
Anything else, Rainbow?
No, that's it.
Okay, Queen. Max, hit me with it.
Mr. Ambersmith. All right. So I enjoyed this session. I love the fungus people, the fun guys. I love what's going on with the wineries. I think this town's cool. Yeah, I mean, there is a tendency to be like, oh, there's X number of factions in this town, and they have interest to unseat each other. This is the second place in a row. It's kind of like that. I don't super mind it, but I think You know,
it's
don't
a very
rush some of the
Fallout 2 type setup.
Yeah. But Fallout, not every town in Fallout's like that in the later games for a reason, I think.
Yeah, and not every town is like that in Fallout either. Like in the first two, it's just those are the ones that like early games stuck out to people as like, what? I can sell out the mayor and work for these people? Oh, like, you know.
Yeah, I mean, we need more new Renos. We just need a place where you show up and you can be a fluffer at the porn studio.
Pog.
Interesting.
That's an actual thing you can do. And if your stats are good enough, you can actually become a performer. And people will come, NPCs will comment on your performances and they're like, oh, you were really good in either have a bunch of fake porn movies with like parody names. So that's not the point. I could talk about the porn in Fallout 2 all day, but I won't. I want to, but I won't. Back to the matter at hand. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, this map could have been zoomed in. I really like the character you introduced, Mr. Euro or Chamber.
Chamber B. Chamberwick.
Yeah, the worst person. The worst. I hate his name. The problem is I actually like him. Everything about him makes me want to hate him, but damn it, I like him. Like when I met him, I was like, I want this person to die. I want to steal his clothes. And now I'm like, damn it, he doesn't seem terrible.
I know. This is the worst part about him. Fuck him.
He reminds me of myself in that way, where I am terrible and people want to hate me, but they can't. I'm just too charming.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
We all flame Max. What the fuck? Wait, that was so rude.
You gotta
strike.
blame us.
Yeah, that's the appropriate response to someone you want to hate.
Yeah. Somebody play the fucking Persona 5 theme because that was a team strike. But yeah,
Which,
you got
which one?
you got a downer and up, Max.
You never see it coming.
Do you have a least favorite?
The last surprise.
Oh, you don't know the lyrics? Okay.
I don't know the one little bit in the middle there.
Yeah. So Max, anything else?
No, that's about it. I'm not gonna listen to freaking Persona music.
Austin, hit me with it.
How do you like Persona and not Red Knight?
So,
You'll see.
pros.
And my mind is too fast for eyes. That's the lyric.
Obviously, the chamber thing, that's great. That's Fallout at its core. Having stupid things that people just make up somehow.
We saw the action.
Having
we
gross
saw we make that up.
fungus things is great.
I agree. Shaking your head like a dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I like the people. People are always great. Having weird interactions with people is what makes Fallout Fallout. So that really helps with getting into things. As far as the cons for this session, I guess the car and the whole situation about it makes me feel like somebody has to protect it, because even if you lock it, somebody's gonna fucking steal it. It's kind of how I feel. So
I feel like we need a protectron for the car.
not necessarily that, but that's what kind of like kept me from going to the chamber, so I didn't really interact with him. Other than that, things to see in the future. See which side we take. See if we're going to be backstabbers or get rid of this winery. This wouldn't surprise me if we do backstab, but
I'm sure we'll backstab at some point. I think we'll probably kill at least one of the wineries first, though.
yeah.
This is another acquisition in our actual goal of creating an empire.
That's all.
That's all?
Yes.
That's all for now, folks. All right, Pat. It's your turn. I know you waited a long time, but you know, the burden has passed beyond you and the session is over. Let's go
yeah,
for it.
well, you know, I'm good at enduring
Mm-hmm.
things. So yeah. All right, wonderful session. Great as always. Wonderful job hosting, Lee. Favorite part. Honestly, a lot of this seemed rather improvisational, and I really liked that. I liked how the world was kind of created around us. I think your improvisational skills are always top notch. But you did do a great number of original art and original maps for this, which were wonderful. The whole fungus thing. Obviously, you know. Yeah, I think you really didn't need to convince me in the very beginning that I wasn't going to be freaked out, because you know more or less what I can and cannot take, and I trust you at this point. Like, we've obviously had our mishaps in the past, and I think you've learned from those, and I've learned those too, and I think, you know, for the most part, you don't have to worry too much about me. I think the fungus encounter was great, and it was very harrowing. Like, I liked the emotional impact there, because that guy was clearly, you know, he knew he was gonna die, and he just kind of accepted it at the very end, which was like, damn, it was dark. And you know what? That's kind of like the Fallout universe is like, you know, on the surface, it's like, yes, my name is Chamber McChamberson. I rule the Chamber of Commerce, which is named after my family and nothing else, because I'm genre blind. Haha! You know, it's got that sort of shit, but it's also got a lot of darkness, which is completely understated, and I think this session perfectly dealt with that whole element of it, which is to say, like, yes, this is a whimsical and bizarre at times factional battle on the surface level, but on the underside of it, there's this gritty realism, and there's this gritty critique of capitalism and jingoism and all sorts of other things that you did a great job handling this session. I think wonderful work. Worst thing, definitely not creating that map on the spot. That was fucking amazing. I don't think that was my favorite part, but it was certainly not my least favorite part, and I feel like you need to know that, because you kind of, you know, you sell yourself under the bus when you talk about your quick mapping as like something that people find distracting. And yes, maybe if there's too much of it in a session, but this session, it was just amazing. Like, you're awesome at speed mapping, and that's one of your talents. That's definitely something people come out to see. But least favorite thing, I'm struggling to find one. I think probably my least favorite thing would be that this feels very similar to when we walked into the mall and somebody just flat out stated that there was this factional thing that was going on and here's what we should do. It is different in that the person who's talking to us in the very beginning seems to be the person we'll actually side with, because let's be honest, in the very beginning when we were talking to Jake was telling us some bullshit, and we were all kind of cognizant of that shit. But like, when we walked in here, we were like, yes, this man is about to give us some bullshit on a silver platter, and we will pretend we're eating it, but no, we will kill this man. And then he started talking, and we're like, wait, but actually though, which was really a fun inversion of your own trope. So I think that was simultaneously my least favorite part and a part that I enjoyed the most. So, kudos to you there for making a complex session. Yeah, and what I want to see more of, just more of this. You're a great host, and you're enthusiastic, and I love that. I think my favorite thing about you is how enthusiastic you are about building these worlds, and just I want to see more.
Building better worlds. Come through tomorrow for Cole's game, and then come through Saturday for our Free League Publishing stream, where we will be playing the climax of our Alien RPG campaign we're doing over there. It's gonna be wild. It's straight up an Aliens movie. It's got the science. It's got the alien. It's got the aliens. It's honestly like, come through, people. This is like the event of the end of summer. And
it's a Halloween night. Like, you will not
Spooktober.
regret
summer that never
joining
ends.
us. Do not miss this.
Correct.
come through on Saturday, I will give you
Yeah.
glory.
Yeah.
Goes on and on, my friends.
And with that, does anybody so that's your closing comments, Pat?
Damn straight.
Alright, we're gonna raid Milady Saito. We will see you on the flip.
We stand! We stand! Yes! Fuck yeah! Lady!
We'll see you all on the flip. Thank you for coming out. We really appreciate it. It means a lot.